Hey everybody, how's it going? I just did the Chenyu or Cloud Retainer story quest and I want to ascend her, but I think it's in a new area. Super exciting. By the way, if you haven't seen the story quest, I recommend watching it. I think it's one of the best ones I've ever played. I think as soon as you enter the new area here, actually I'm going to walk there, it'll be cooler. It starts a world quest, so I'm just going to walk there manually for a second. I cannot believe this is no longer the edge of the map. It's so weird. That's actually crazy to me. Look at this, you can move further here. This has always been like, this is shocking to me. The fact you can move up here now. This, oh, what the Carp's Rest? That's what? There's so many things just happened. What? Hello, actual lady of the lake over here, Fujin. Welcome. One's name is Fujin, local adeptus, and this is the tiny little teapot realm one calls home for now. She's so different. This is gonna be crazy. Huh? We were still in the mountains just now. How did we suddenly end up? One invited you to come as guests, yet failed to sufficiently explain beforehand. Such behavior was careless, and one begs for your forgiveness. She's so pretty, by the way. Paimon's just not sure this counts as an invitation, that's all. So, do you just swoosh all visitors to Chenyu Vale in here like this? Of course not. Many come and go from Chenyu Vale, but it was only in light of your incredible compatibility with the local spirit veins that I chose to invite the two of you, Retinus and Paimon. You know us? Your names were carried here by the fish that swim. I have long anticipated your visit. It is a pity that sorry. It is a pity that it is now not quite convenient, else I would have invited you to a tea tasting banquet. Speaking of which, I'm quite sorry, but I have a request to make of you. Please, speak. You know, she speaks in a very adeptus way, which I struggle with. It's going to be very good for my pronunciation, though, and articulation, probably. So I'm going to be trying and articulate a lot more here. Thank you. I presume the two of you have heard of the tea village of Chenyu Vale, Xiaoying Village. This land has been famous for its cool, fragrant waters since ancient times. The people are gentle character, and the pristine pebbles in its streams are exquisite. I hear a butt incoming, it's true. We love butts here. Neviette would love this place then. Precisely. The waters and soil of Chenyu Vale have begun to change recently, as the scent of its tea, Xiaoying Village, will inevitably decline, should this persist. My intonation was very bad for this sentence. One hopes that you two can resolve the disharmony of the soil and water on one's behalf. The water veins are spread across the mountains, but my power is no longer sufficient, nor is the present a good time for me to move about. Thus, I must rely on your kindness and aid. We aren't exactly expert when it comes to dealing with soil and water. Is there a problem that Renas can just solve by resorting to just violence? Free violence? As I just heard, you are quite direct, but fret not. You are clever by nature. I trust you shall get to the heart of the problems you might encounter. Yep, I get it. No worries. I have no idea. Well then, allow me to share some of the adeptal energy dwelling in the mortal world with you, Retnos, to aid you traversing the landscape and piercing fog. Oh, right. It's nice to meet you. Huh? I mean, welcome to this place. That is to say, welcome to Chenyu Vale. Thanks. What do you mean, welcome? This was clearly a kidnapping. I knew she would say that eventually. I'm really sorry, but I was quite looking forward to meeting you face to face, and was rather hoping you two would be magnanimous enough to forgive my impropriety. Yes, now that you've been indwelled with my adeptal energy, Retnos, things will become much more convenient. Now, please try the wonders of said energy for yourself. She's very pretty. And like very emotional as well. Golden Carp's Leap. This looks like Sumeru exploration kind of vibe. You may glimpse wondrous pearls of water scattered in the wilds. You may glimpse wondrous pearls of water scattered in the wilds of Chenyu Vale that have absorbed errant adeptal energy and now float. Use the adeptal energy granted by Fujin to briefly transform into a golden carpfish and enter them. Once you're inside the pearl water, you can go anywhere you please, and you can hold the jump button to leave vertically. This way you can cross over the mountains and forests with ease. They made vertical exploration so much nicer. I want to see what else she has to say. By the way, Paimon, not sure if this... Paimon's not sure if this is an appropriate thing to say, but your aura seems different from that of the other adept we saw somehow. My friends have said similar things before, but surely it's only natural to each individual person. I mean, Adeptus has an aura of their own. Without them giving it away here. I was already gonna say that maybe they're just not. They're kind of like fake. Formidable Adepta, like Mooncarver, Moonshaper, ... Yes, that's exactly how it is. It's just that those two friends are probably busy taking care of their own affairs right now. That's why one must leave the business to nursing water and soil to the two of you instead. I thought she was bad, honestly. Because, I don't know, she gives bad vibes. Maybe she's just silly. Maybe she's just hiding something. Alright. To touch the face of heaven. Ah, I forgot something important. You see a golden carp. Can you hear me? What about the golden carps, huh? Palmer doesn't think we'll get far investigating water. If we get on the road, we can try to power the Adeptus fusion. I want to hear the song. This place is absolutely beautiful. We get more Liyue. I'm so excited. As much as I flamed Minlin, Liyue was my favorite and the original. Weirdly enough, not Mondstadt, although Mondstadt Explorer will be coming eventually. Wow. Can you mine this guy? Hello. Can you be mined? I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for this. I'm actually very sorry for this. You can be mined. Clearwater Jade. No way. Little fish pond. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna get the statue of the 7. Whoa. Wow. So it's like way more. How interesting, the contrasting color. Chenyu Vale, Upper Vale. Another wharf! That I'm excited for. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Wait, this means the last patch when I explored, that was actually the last moment I could jump off here and land in Void. I had no idea. So cool. Okay. Well, there you go. I will leave this to the future. There's a cool owl thing there too. I can't wait to look around here. Okay, see you when I'm recording the rest of the story. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another world quest on the second channel. I am at the separation between Liyue, Mount Aotsang even, and I think that's in Minlin, and our new area. Lumine, stop yawning, dude. It's not that boring. I just started. Anyway, today we're going to do this new world quest that, nope, not that, that leads into the new area in Fontaine, not in Fontaine, in Liyue. You know, I'm just so confused about this. As you can see, I've unlocked maybe the inner circle during farming for, I think it was Cloud Retainer, who is in the party, of course. She's home right here. And I think we're just gonna get moving. I think I'll teleport, but I wanted to look around here for a second, because it's very cool how the colors kind of fade, don't you think? I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go here. So, as far as I remember, I've barely spent any time here, so I'm very excited to be looking around a little bit. It's my first time really like exploring, more or less. It's not real exploring, but you get what I mean. This place, I think what happened was we got sucked into some weird domain with a very pretty NPC who was like, listen up, chump, I need your help. And then we said, alright, I'll help, and that's as far as I remember. Ah, youngsters, over here, over here. Ah, you're finally here. Is something the matter? Oh, you, are you the daughter of the Fey Commerce Guild's manager? Strange. All the rumors I heard spoke of a young master. Are you talking about Sinshaw? I'm not Sinshaw. Nope. Need to warm up for a second. Give me a minute. We're here to investigate. I am but a humble servant. The one beside me is, in fact, the real... Yeah, right. Don't listen to her jokes, old man. Hey, be respectful. Oh my. So you aren't the Commerce Guild singing lady. My apologies. I was considering only your wondrous fashionable attire. What? I was considering only your wondrous... Okay. And your flying companion. Your conduct, too, was so unlike ours that I assumed that you must have come from Liyue Harbor to discuss matters with us. Lou, I am surnamed, and all in the village call me Grandpa Lou. Apologize, I must. Yoda? That's why it's so confusing to read what you're saying, because you speak like Yoda. Recent years have not been kind. I have not even the tea to treat you to as guests. What do you mean? What, do you just need to boil water? Look at all these leaves, dude. Whatever. The Adepta will certainly not be satisfied with the tea ceremony this year. Huh? Grandpa Lou, all the stuff by you, aren't those tea leaves? The quality is far too lacking. How could I possibly serve such a thing to my guests? Okay, I respect that. Speaking honestly, we are waiting for some of the people from the Fey Commerce Guild, for we must discuss with them the tea leaf problem. They are our biggest customers, after all. Is it like the waters are like... The waters are bad or something? Is that why the tea also bad? The crux of the matter is that this batch of tea is simply unsatisfactory, whether it be in terms of taste or quantity. This is an open secret among tea merchants. Although, the village chief has also decided that no tea may be sold until the quality problem is solved. I have heard that the young master of the Commerce Guild is exceptionally smart and skilled. If he has caught wind that this year's tea harvest was lacking in both quality and quantity, I thought he would come in person, or if not, send someone here. So, I wait. Anyway, the problem with the tea leaves, I believe it lies with the soil. A problem with the soil? Indeed, I've lived here my whole life and worked with tea since I was but a wee lad, and I can notice problems that others may miss. As I see it, and may Adeptus Fujin bless us, it must be an imbalance in our soil and water. I told you water. Adeptus Fujin? Oh, so you've heard of the tale. That's quite rare, even among locals, if you remember. Many, many years ago, Chenyu village was nothing but a barren hill. Terrifying demons dwelt here, and it was all thanks to Adeptus Fujin that the demons were defeated, and tea trees were planted, allowing our ancestors to come live here. But if it's really a problem with the water and soil, then I don't know what we can do about it. Actually, that's exactly what I've been asked to come investigate. Yeah, I don't know what we can do about it either. Yeah, we wouldn't know the first thing about water and... No, wait. Isn't that exactly what we're here to investigate? Listen, it's been a couple weeks since the time we recorded it, okay? Oh, so does that mean you believe me, young lady? Yes, I believe you, and whether I do or not is irrelevant. Why am I so mean to him for no reason? Is that so? Then it makes things easy. Come, I'll bring the tea leaf samples, and let's go talk with Old Lo. Something wrong, Grandpa Lu? Young ladies, if it isn't too much trouble, could you pretend you are from the Commerce Guild when we are meeting with Old Lu? Luo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Chief Village Luo is a good person, but how to put this? He puts more trust in machines, cultivation techniques, fertilizers, and things like that. I mentioned an imbalance in the soil and water before, and we parted on bad terms, but if it was a young lady of the Commerce Guild, not sure if I can play the part, but I guess I'll give it a try for you, Lu. Doesn't seem like a good plan to Paimon. Ah, yeah. Don't worry. Even if he sees through it, it's nobody's idea but mine. None of the blame shall fall on you. Let's go. Well, I mean, I did accept. I did agree. Chenyu's Blessings of Sunken Jade. If anything, it looks like a trampoline. I mean, if the tea leaves aren't being sold anyway, I might as well have a good time, right? What? Stop judging me. You do the same in real life with beds and stuff. Can't believe this. I'm being judged by a cat. Anyway. Goats. Leaf. I wonder if this will be needed for anything at some point. Maybe fishing baits? Because it's so abundant. There's no way it's like an ascension material, right? Maybe there's an achievement if you gather all the tea. Uh-oh. Oh, this is very Liyue. Wait, why am I doing this? It's like I have only geo damage. It's a story quest that I decided to randomly walk around. Maybe you guys don't mind this, actually. This is kind of cozy, no? But if you're just here for the story, then I'm kind of wasting your time. Rough. Well, we're so far now. Let's just finish this. I will definitely, when I explore, try to get all the tea leaves. See if it's an achievement. Rah! How did I miss? Oh, wait, that doesn't even hit, like, on impact. It just, or, like, it doesn't explode on impact. It goes through. Any more tea leaves? I guess not. Maybe it's not an achievement, you know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Anyway, we're going again. A lot of animals walking free here. Little doggos, little cats. This place is nice with a beautiful tree that's around a big teapot that you need to apply pyro to, I bet. And I don't have it. But that might be exploration, so I'm just not going to do it. Except if they ask me to do it here for the world quest, then I have to, of course. Hello, friends. It's me from the Commerce Guild. Uncle Law, this batch still isn't any good. They're not fragrant enough when you dry them, and they get so dry and brittle that you can't even put them in the roller. Even the ones that survive the secondary processes come out at the other end a complete disaster. Oh, you're sure it's not a problem with the machine? Oh, you're sure you haven't forgotten how to operate it? What a thing to say. How could we dare be so careless, with you looking over our shoulders? How could you indeed? Ah, yeah, it's Grandpa Lu. Jin, get back to work. And this respectable-looking young miss is... Haha. Haha. I'm the young lady of the Fane Commerce Guild. I am but one who comes to aid the oppressed in their moment of need. A disciple of Guha. What the heck? And you proclaim yourself to be a member of the Guha clan? This young lady of the Fane Commerce Guild, she really likes reading the Wandering Hero novels for fun, and the landscape of Chenyu Vale is filled with mysterious mystique. Must have gone to her head. This is my servant. It will suffice to call her Mini Pie. Yep, that's it. Call me Mini Pie. Mini Pie is cute. I like that. Oh, in that case, welcome, welcome. A guest like you is rare treat indeed. We've been quite reliant on the assistance of the Commerce Guild for many a year, but for what's happened this year, I suspect you already heard it. What's wrong? You look pretty miserable. Did Jin mess up at work again? You old! Mocking me again. My apologies, dear guests. Normally I would invite guests from afar to sample our new teas, but this year's batch... well, you know. No tea? Are you seriously going to let me, the young lady? The young lady is indeed very concerned about the tea leaves, and is here to see if anything can be done to help. So, Chief Lo, there's no need to be so tied up with formalities. Haha, very well then, very well. To tell the truth, this batch of tea leaves is no good either. They can't be dried, and I can't tell if they were bad when they were picked, or if it's a problem with the machine in our workshop. How's that difficult? Why not just go use the old leaves you have in stock, and see if the product you get from drying them is any different. If the product is normal, then you'll know it's not a problem with the machine. Seriously, I've told you before, forget it. As we have important guests present, then I will give your method a try. Jin, do we have any fresh tea leaves remaining from older batches? There's some in the warehouses. What's up? I keep changing their voices all the time. This guy's a cool teenager from the early 2000s. What's up? What's up? Oh, good one. We've been talking to you for a good long while now, and you haven't listened to a single word, have you? Go fetch some of the older batches and process it along with some of the newest stuff that Grandpa Lou brought using the machine. Don't you dare skip a single step. I'll be watching you. After a bit, Jin brings back 2 batches of freshly dried tea. How about this? I see our 2 guests are quite young. They might prefer snacks of tea tasting. Why not turn these 2 tea batches into tea cakes? That sounds kind of nice. I've never had a tea cake. Is that real? The quality of each... well, this of course is real, but... each will be evident with a single taste. What do you think, Otlo? Agreed. We'll just do that. Jin, listen up. Take these 2 batches of tea leaves and make them 2 different tea cakes. 1 cake from each batch. Don't you dare get a single leaf mixed up. Yes, sir, Uncle Lo. Want me to mix them all in 1 cake? See? I actually got his character right, because he would sound like that. He's a silly goose. Oh, fool. I can't even... He said I can't. I like the music here. Oh yeah. Sorry for the long wait. We've got tea cakes here. Let's try them one at a time, shall we? Well, how's the taste? The first one tasted a bit strange, but the second was delicious. You're seriously going to let me, the young lady, eat? I agree. The tea cakes made from the tea we had in stock taste fine. Alright, you win. So according to you, the tea processing machine is fine. In other words, the problem is with the tea itself. This new batch of tea, it's just not as good as before. So, the water and soil. But perhaps the cauldron is the problem. It's old and disrepair, which must have offended the Adeptus, causing the tea to deteriorate. No, it's the soil and the water. The elements that nourish the soil. Enough. Let's get the technician in charge of the tea cauldron here first. It's that Fontanian from the other... Fontaine Research Institute. What was it again? Name would be such a pain to pronounce. Jin, go get her, would you? Jin? Where did that lazy loafer abscond to this time? That brainless nitwit. I was going to have him go to Yilong Wharf and search for a technician. Would you specifically need someone from Fontaine to fix it? About Yilong Wharf. I'm an honorary senior researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Oh, I never imagined the young Fane Commerce Guild to be so skilled. Young lady, sorry, my bad. That makes it easy. Please, if you'd lend a hand. It's just an honorary title. Honorary. Is that so? Well, it still speaks to the abilities of the young lady. Even the others of foreign nations are not beyond reach. So, you see, honored guests. I'm really sorry, but I need to trouble you to go to Yilong Wharf and find our technician, Miss Oatmoon Tanyi. Oatmoon Tanyi, I hope I'm saying that well. It's more likely than not she's found herself a show there that she can't tear her eyes off of. How could you possibly dare to ask our guests to do such a thing? I was gonna say the same thing. That's pretty messed up, old man. Old Luo, you misunderstand me. Our honored guests already had business to attend to at Yilong Wharf, and it would be just passing along a message on their way. It's nothing, really. Is that so? Is that so? Is that so, traveler? Yeah, seems it is. I'm truly sorry. Then, if you would, honored guests, Old Lu, I'll leave it to you to accompany them. Really? He's sending the old man with us. Ah, yeah. Thanks for your hard work. You scared Old Lu so much he was jumping at his own shadow. You mentioned earlier that you're here to investigate the water and soil, right? Best you head over to Yilong Wharf, then. It isn't far from the headwaters. Headwaters, of course. And there are ruins left by the Adepti along the way. So, if you're looking for clues, there's your best bet. As for passing a message to Oatmoon Tanyi, hope I'm saying it right still, well, please lend a hand. Would you? Give Old Lu some peace of mind, so he doesn't worry himself to death. For the young lady, 'tis but a trifling matter. Hey, why are you still acting? The show's over, and Paimon just realized. What's with Mini Pie, anyway? It was cute. Mini Pie's really cute. Anyway, just leave it to us. You can rest easy, Grandpa Lu. Ah, such great kids you are. Really great kids. Oh, right. I noticed you two really enjoyed the tea cake. Why don't I teach you the recipe? Yes, yes. Next time you come with some quality tea leaves, you'll be able to make some for yourself, so it's a cooking ingredient. In any case, safe travels. Be sure or be careful on the mountains paths, and don't mind where you slip, stoop, doop, doop. Fine tea full moon. I'm cooking that. Where can one cook? One requires a cooking pot. Oh man, I don't know this place at all. Like, I haven't looked around here ever. I want to make the tea. I want to make the tea. Goat. I'll make the tea. Hello. Follow the golden carp. Huh? A golden carp? Oh my god, it's the self-proclaimed Adeptus. This looks really cool. It's very pretty. It looks, honestly, almost Pokemon-like. Stop. I'm trying to get a good angle. I'm trying to get a good angle for a thumbnail. Okay, we definitely got like one good frame there, right? Why would you do this, young carp? Solve the puzzle. Solve the puzzle and murder the enemies. Solve the puzzle by clearing out all threats, all foreigners. Can I displace this? Yeah, I can. Yeah, place it in the middle. Whoa! I think I solved the puzzle. Did I? I don't know what I did our voice like. Renos, Paimon, you two are indeed brilliant, as expected. Upon seeing my dissipated adeptal energy, you immediately understood the situation. Of course, we're super duper experienced adventurers, you know. Still, why didn't you say anything sooner? You didn't just forget, did you? About that. Should the path of the Adepti be full of challenges? Should not. 'Tis merely a test of your wisdom. Call me the Master Test Taker. True, another title to my belt. Speaking of which, along with Honorary Knight of Mondstadt, you know, Savior of Liwa, first sage of Boer, even. What's the problem with the soil and water you mentioned before? Grandpa Lu was also sure that this was behind the deteriorating quality of the tea leaves. Yes, you two have seen Xiaoying, I don't know how to pronounce this anymore, village. Should the quality and quantity of tea leaves continue to decline, so will the village, until finally, in the years to come, it degenerates back into what it was millennia before, a desolate mountain forest. Sure it isn't a hyperbole? I understand what you mean. It's kind of hard to wrap your brain around. Can bad tea really destroy? Yeah, if it's their main economic thing, sure. It is true. The Lord of Geo would not stand idly by as this disaster befell. Were the sky to collapse, the Conqueror of Demons and other Adepti would do their utmost to support it. Should the waters in the Yilong Wharf breach the dikes and flood, Liwa Harbor would aid the villagers. But without tea, this stretch of mountain would, or Shining Village rather, would lose the very reason to exist in human eyes. Yup, capitalism for you. That makes sense. When you put it like that, Paimon understands. So, you two willing to help me correct the imbalance in the water and soil? What do you say, Mini Pie? Who the heck is Mini Pie? Never heard the name before. But Paimon wants to help the Adeptus Fujin and Yaoshin village, when she thinks about delicious tea cakes being lost forever. Just because there's no good tea. It'd be a big shame, wouldn't it? I'd like to cook some. Yes, that's excellent. Your willingness is commendable, and one is quite grateful for you both. Now, back to business. When it comes to how to resolve the disharmony in the soil and water, one is indeed well aware of what to do. First, you two must go up against the currents, and seek the jade treasures thrown into the waters. In the end, we must perform the ancient rain jade rite once more, dispelling the miasma that has settled over the mountains and fields into the rivers and restoring the water veins and soil. Okay, got it. But, just how do we do the ritual? This reminds me of the desert quest. Oh. Adeptus Fujin, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. As for the ritual, it's still a bit early for that. Well then, we'll see each other later. Poof. And she's gone. According to her, we need to go against the currents. That just means upstream, right? Hey, that's the same direction as Yilong Wharf. Let's go. What a win, Mini Paimita. Oh. Oh. It's a lion god. Where did the lion god go? Scenic. It's not scenic at all, but we'll get it when I explore. There was a wolf man, boy, tiger, lion up here, but it's gone now, I think. No, what did that song end? It sounded cute. I mean, this is also pretty good. Yeah. No bird sliding. There's a lot of treasure hoarders around here. People love treasure in Lewa. Who's this man? Strange merchant. I'll help you out some other day, strange merchant. I'm not looking to... He's gonna start dialogue as soon as I beat up those trolls. Well, and here we are. Yilong Wharf. Let's have a little visit. Oh. She looks so cool. Is she the Fontanian cauldron fix lady? Look at her. She's really cool. Though, I don't understand it in the least. Oh wait, she's French. Don't understand it in the least. I think it's amazing. Just watching her stand there and singing, or sing while walking around, or sing while sitting, and then sing while she lifts her hand and slowly let it fall. All the while she's singing. I really don't know what kind of magical powers the old lady has. Babbling, chanting, singing, reciting and crying. I haven't got a clue what she's saying, but it's amazing. Little Mao, can you understand? I'm sorry. You probably couldn't understand anything of what I was saying there either. She has like all the feats of different characters merged in one. I like it. It's original. They made like really cool NPCs for this world quest, huh? Ha, that's how opera singing is. And weren't there fight scenes later? And that old dude who could do 88 flips and tricks. Riveting stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's just a shame that I don't understand a thing. A whole bunch of people fighting and jumping all over the place and super flashy. All super flashy and such. One-on-one, several all fighting each other, 5 or 6 taking turns. It's just almost addictive. Hello, we're looking for a technician from Fontaine. Chief Lo and Grandpa Lu said, I'm butchering this so hard. What name did he give us again? Haute Montagne. Oh, yep, sounds like Grandpa Lu. Haute Montagne. Haute Montagne. Yeah, I get it. I guess you Asianify this French word. Haute Montagne means tall mountain. Haute is tall. Montagne, mountain. Sounds like Grandpa Lu sent you right. Call me Haute Montagne. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Ha! I'm the young lady of the Feigned Commerce Guild. I am but one who comes to the aid of oppressed in their moment of need, a disciple of the Guha... What? I'll let you know I'm an honorary senior researcher. Not like this one. What do you mean you're from the Guha clan? Alright, so she's Retnos, and Paimon's Paimon. It was Grandpa Lu who sent us looking for you. Miss Retnos, Miss Paimon, hello, I'm Little Mao, a friend of mountains. Yes, that's what my name means. Oh, look at that. She's gonna translate it for us as well. Haute Montagne can be a bit hard to pronounce, so I asked Little Mao to call me that. Really? Quite your interesting pair. How'd you two meet? It was quite fortuitous. Last year, I went to the mountains south for a spell and got lost in the fog. A huge beast. You're the beast. You're that beast. You're the lion that saw us. A huge beast the size of Etienne Louis. What? Caliber? Etienne Louis? I don't know. Was glaring at me, and I thought I was done for. But just then, A little kid suddenly shouted at me. I followed the sound through the mist and to get out, and I was saved. Otherwise, I would have been eaten, just like that, and my family in Fontaine wouldn't have been able to claim compensation on my account. Hey, I know. I know more about what goes in the mountains than the grown-ups. Is that so? You're amazing, Lil Mao. Lil Mao, you're lying, aren't you? Haute Montagne, Grandpa Lou and Chief Lo are looking for you. We're here about the tea quota in Chang Village. Alright, got it. I'll be there in a jiffy. All the shows here are just too good. End up watching several, one right after the other. Now my legs have fallen asleep, but I can't just understand a word. What sorts of stories are they telling? It's about how way back when, a huge carp and a monster from the mountains fought. A you kill me, I kill you story. In the end, everyone dies. Okay, so maybe that's the threat. Our friend is the carp, or the person we're helping. Don't know if she's good or bad, but the lion is the baddie. That's a pretty concise summary, but don't talk about killing and dying so much, Lil Mao. If you think about that kind of stuff too often, you might become the villain when you grow up. Have you played GTA when you were young? You will grow up being a murderer. Since those in Shining Village are waiting for me, it's time to go. See you all later. Let's go watch the shows here again when you're on the way back to Fontaine. Deal. Cute. Cute friendship. Lil Mao, you're Jacob, aren't you? Jacob from Twilight. I've watched part 1 and 2. Okay, now that we saw the puzzle, we can get back to business. Lil Mao, how about you? What are you two going to do? To be honest, we're not quite sure how to explain it. The water and soil in Chenyu Vale are kinda out of whack. And we need to cure them for everything in Chenyu Vale to get better. I get it. Miss Pine was trying to say we need to restore nature. Hey, that's right. You really are amazing, Lil Mao. You got it right away. Restoring nature, you say? Did someone talk to you about that? That's right. A friend who's always taken care of me told me. She wants to restore nature too. If we restore nature, everything will get better. So, I want to help too. She also told me about you two. Oh, so you've seen her too. See, I think he might be the lion. Huh? You mean my friend? Of course. Silly Miss Paimon. How could we be best friends how could we be friends if I've never seen her? Fair point. That makes things easier. Actually, we want to... Paimon remembers we need to find the jade treasures in the water, and then do some rain jade rites? But even though we've come upstream, we still haven't found any clues. Oh, I know. Come with me. I'll show you where to look. What? Is it really that easy? I hope so. Lil Mao, your friend wants to restore nature, right? Yeah, she told me a lot, such as stories from before Shining Village became Shining Village, how tea trees came to be, and more. She said that things will get worse and worse if Chenyu Vale if the nature order isn't restored. Well, looks like we're on the same page then. Lil Mao, you said you knew where we could find leads, right? Yeah, I don't know if it'll help, but if you mentioned jade treasures and rain jade, I thought I could... Come with me. Yep, let's go. I don't speak Scatman, but he does. 30 primos. Follow Lil Mao. Lil Mao, you're so quick, Lil Mao. Floating jade, treasure of Chenyu. You know who the treasure of Chenyu is? Not the friends we make along the way. I know you wanted me to say that, but no. It's Lil Mao. Lil Mao's the treasure. Oh, scenic boxes. And there's one that's just invisible for some reason. Now that's crazy. Here, over here. Alright, fine. Watch this. Carp mode. Boom. Here we are. There's a cavern behind this waterfall. Really? Try to not get soaked. You might catch a cold. Flying through it. Phew, I didn't get through it. You lied to me. Oh, you didn't lie to me. The rocks here seem to have gotten a little loose. Bum. That's what we call adventurer experience. Yep. I'm getting soaked. Oh. Why would you make me stand on this? That's how you get soaked. I love these. You know, I always check these every Explorer. There's never anything behind them. There used to be one in Liwa, remember? At the village that had the big flower fields. Lil Mao, you just spawned in. More than before. Maybe we'll have to swim in next time. Oh, this is a very pretty lizard. Oh. Butterfly. I'm getting distracted. Oh my god, the lion's been here. What a huge claw mark and paw print. Looks like some huge wild beast left them behind. Yeah, huge, right? He's like, yeah, fucking epic. So scenic. So scenic. This is my secret base. Did I just steal your Senseias? You still camp here? You're incredible, but you need to stay safe. It's fine, my friend will protect me. Maybe the friend is the lion. His friend's the lion. He has something to do with the lion anyway. This is it. It's the clue I wanted to show you before. Right here. What in Tavad is that? It's so covered in moss. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it. There wasn't any moss last time I came here. You're like 9 million years old, old guy. No need to worry, little Mao. It's so humid here that it's no wonder moss is growing everywhere. There must be a way to clear it away. Don't make me use pyro. Clean the mural. I just pressed T on it. So it's people guiding a wave. This is how Shenhe defended Liwa. Look, Rednos, look. It's a sea of the ancient people attending a festival and performing a ritual. Pretty different from the festivals we have today, huh? Although the grown-ups in the city and the village all said that the Lord of Geo was the first to arrive in Chenyu Vale, I've heard that people that in the picture actually got here even earlier than he did. People back then used to throw bits of magic jade into the river, and they'd float along until they sank to the bottom. They saw it as a way to guarantee good weather, prevent the river from flooding, and ensure the soil would be fertile. Oh, and did someone like throw some secret forbidden knowledge rock of doom in there now? Like the same that are being mined under Fontaine? Based on what we previously discussed, I'm guessing that Chenyu Vale will only be fixed after we found some jade that was thrown into the river in ancient times. That makes sense, doesn't it? Wow, you're so knowledgeable. Was your friend also the one who told you these stories? You rule, little Mao. That's first-class guide material right there. These legends are fascinating. Little Mao's the local, so of course he understands this place better than Paimon. Yep, and everyone will be really blessed and live happily ever after and all that. Heh. But I much prefer hearing her stories about ancient wars and battles. Yeah, because he's a lion, he's a fighter. She told me that the warriors back then were all giants, who were over 10 feet tall. The warriors of Chenyu Vale were covered in tattoos, and they had these massive jade axes that could chop a person in half in a blink of an eye. And the Millelith, led by none other than the Lord of Geo himself, were even tougher. They clad themselves in suits of armor that weighed over 1,000 pounds and fought with 100-pound spears. Apparently, everyone was at war back then. So much so that Bishri River turned crimson red. Creepy. Later on, the mountains to the south became full of ghosts from that era. Even now, those who wander through the mountains might still be able to catch their singing on the wind. Yikes, scary stuff. Cover your ears, Mini Pie. I don't think these stories are meant for kids. Good thing, because he's not one. Who's Mini Pie? Well, sometimes right, though. If you constantly think about this stuff, you'll turn into a villain when you're older. There's no way grown-ups would tell these stories. They will always say we're too young to hear them, that they'll turn us rotten and stuff like that. But I'm old enough already. Hearing a story's not going to turn me into a monster. Besides, there aren't many adults still around who know these stories anyway. If my friend hadn't told me, I wouldn't even have known the stories about this picture. Okay, fine then. Guess we'll move on. So, the grown-ups were right to say that these ancient people threw the jade into the river from somewhere high up. But where exactly? And where did all the jade float off to? Well, downstream. Well, it must have sunk to the bottom, right? It's not that simple. If it was thrown somewhere upriver, and it sank to the bottom, it would still be pushed downriver by the current, let alone after so many years. Besides, I've never heard talk of any ancient ritual jade being found upriver. Chenyu Vale is a small place, after all. If there had been such rumors, everyone would already know about them. I like how they show the little turtle, because that's what they mean, like the rocks end up crystallizing on the back of turtles. You know so much. You're a future sculptor material. But what if I don't want to be a sculptor? They don't earn much more, and it sounds like no fun. Gaming arc all over again. Become a traveler like us. What could be more fun than adventuring around the world? Fighting. Seeing as we now know the side of the rain jade right, what should we do next? Why don't we go look somewhere high up? Let's observe how the river flows. If you want to see how the river flows... He's like, hop on my back, I'll become a dragon, I'll become a lion again. Maybe it would be a good idea to try the tall watchtower over at Yilong Wharf. You're a clever one, Miss Paimon. Of course. Okay, let's head out. Yeah, let's head out. Because I think the other option is like you can stick here and then you can explore it a little bit. But I don't want to explore a little bit because I'm just recording the story. And the explorer will start soon, Monday probably. Look, from up here you can see clearly how the water moves faster through those narrows, then slows down again as the river widens out. The jade must have stopped there. We should find what they were looking for. Wow, you're such a real whiz kid. Paimon's been wondering though, what's that massive thing in the distance? The huge thing is the Jade Mouth, a legendary jade ring that an Adeptus threw into the water. Oh, dude, I really want like a chakram kind of character. That'd be so cool. Like chakram, wait, they could totally make that as well. Like a catalyst, but they throw chakrams and they're physical. Physical catalyst, chakrams for holy shit. The river curves around there, so the current should actually speed up. But the river gradually gets wider there. Yeah, so the rapid flow around the bend might have resulted in things being deposited along the convex bank where it widens, so there's actually a good chance that the Jade is at the bottom of the river somewhere around Jade Mouth. Of course, that's assuming that the course of the river hasn't been artificially altered. Not to mention, there's a fisherman's legend that goes something like, Jade shall rise from Sunken Mouth, or something like that. Anyway, let's go over and take a look around first. Compared to Little Mao, Paimon feels like she's completely out of her depth. It's because my friend's amazing. She knows everything there is to know about the mountains, and she taught me loads too. That's why I've learned so much. Sorry, Paimon, you need better friends. You are unfit for duty, Mini Paim. As the young lady, I am most disappointed. I don't know, has rarefied mountain air or miasma gone to your head or something? Or does the adeptal energy you use have side effects? You're behaving pretty strangely. Fuck you, Paimon. Whatever the case, let's go down on a bamboo raft. Ho ho, yeah, Jade Mouth, here we come. I meant to press E. No, I'm dead. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Sorry about the scene. Board the bamboo raft and go to Jade Mouth. Yo. Hello, Bosu. Uncle Bosu. Someone coming aboard. Wait, is that Little Mao? Come here, I'll take you, Little Mao. How about me, Bosu? But Gaming told you about me. Alright, Boltman, take us to the Jade Mouth. Alright, Jade Mouth it is. The other two, you're tourists? Bosu, it's me. You're just here for sightseeing. There's not many locals who head that way. You could say that, Mr. Boatman. Are there any stories about the Jade Mouth that I haven't heard before? Knowing you and how much you love your stories, kiddo, you must have heard them all by now. Tell me more, tell me more. Alright then. Well, I've heard it mentioned that the Jade Mouth was left behind by Rix Lapis when he marched through here to save the people at Chenyu Vale. Legend has it that to prevent a naval, I don't know how to pronounce it, advance from downstream, the local adepti... You're making it up as you go again, Gramps. There's no way Liwa's navy came up this river. I heard that the Jade Mouth was formed by a piece of jade left behind by a giant carp. In those days, a baddie god tried to redirect the river to drown the millilith stationed on both banks in Chenyu Vale, but a giant white snake and a giant carp, who were her subordinates, disobeyed her orders. The giant white snake held up the baddie god. I couldn't see. She threw the jades she wore here. The jades pinned the river down, and ever since, we've had no more floods, and everyone can live peacefully on both sides of the river. You understand a lot, kiddo, but you haven't seen much. Take a closer look. There aren't any crossed by this river. See, after it was pinned down by the jades, it's true the river hasn't flooded, but that's also meant it has been able to provide irrigation for crops. So that once a wide, gently flowing river is today a narrow something. Such river is no sustenance for the earth and its banks. And of course, it also means no people living peaceful lives on both sides. Palma gets it now, but how did you just say the Adepti were resisting Lord of Geoloma? That's how it was, all that time ago. Some people believe that the first Lord of all Leo was Rix Lapis, but in Chenyu Vale, we believe that before he came, there were other gods and Adepti who protect our ancestors. I've heard Grandpa Lou say that the tea ceremony is actually from the Carp Adeptus, who planted our first tea tree. Oh, but aren't those Adepti meant to be the baddies? They were serving under a baddie god after all. In some stories they're the baddies, while in others they're the goodies, but it was all a long, long time ago. Even the grown-ups don't remember much, so they always try to bluff me. Shut up, Pelican, Jesus! Talking about that friend of yours again. How can such supernatural beings be held to our simple codes of right and wrong? As far as we're concerned, all the forces that have ever blessed and protected this land deserve our offerings. There you go again. I'm with Lil Mao. Alright then. Time to get off, we're here. Thanks, Ramps. Thanks, Uncle Bosu. The river breeze blows, you hit your... We're here! This is the Jade Mouth. Dude, there's actually a little boat station. That was crazy. I got this. Did I get this wave? Oh no, maybe I got it before. Such huge hunk of jade, even other pieces are massive. Whoever threw it down, Adeptus Rama must have been absolutely titanic. Adepti come in all shapes and sizes. Can tell the clouds are small enough to hide them as a pool and leaf. Couldn't see it all. Talk to Lil Mao. Lil Mao. Hey, Lil Mao. Almost cutscene vibey. But not quite. Well, here's the Jade Mouth, but how are we gonna find all that jade underwater? Ah, so that's how it is. The spring's cries ripple through the vales, the shrines depart from our northeast shores. The heights and shallows in the southwest hide, sun and earth from each other divide. The eternal whirlpool that never churns, the beautiful jade concealed within. That's a little mouse singing about. It sounds pretty complicated. It's one of our local folk songs. I heard an old granny singing it as she was gathering herbs. It means if you look out for the center of the river at the banks on either side, you'll see 2 stone shrines hidden in the northeast and southwest. These shrines keep the mighty whirlpool in the center suppressed. Okay. I understood the last bit. So the jade is all hidden beneath the whirlpool? Yep, sounds like we're going treasure hunting. Hooray! Hooray. Area between the northeast and southwest is huge. After all, in a broad sense, the northeast and southwest of Jademouth can include pretty much the whole world. Yeah. You're always thinking outside the box, Miss Paimon, but there's no need to worry. I already have an idea of where the shrines will be because, well, my friend told me. Come on, let's have a roll. Hold up a second. I got a question. Does anyone else think a giant maelstrom suddenly appearing here might not be too great? Oh yeah, wouldn't that mean the boats will no longer be able to sail in and out of Yilong Wharf? Oh, don't worry about that. My friend told me that once we are done, we've done what we need to do, or what we need to beneath, the whirlpool will disappear completely. Otherwise, how would all the boatmen carry on making a living? Okay, it's starting to feel like we are being tricked into supposedly helping, but actually restoring chaos. We're bringing back hell. Wow, so it's not just a smart whirlpool, it's a considerate one to boot. Let's get going then. Yeah, mini pie. That's what it is. Okay. I assume this is like the main mechanic of this place now, isn't it? So, I really would have assumed they would have made this. Really? There's not another one here? I thought they'd make it like so nice. I would have liked it to be really nice. It's okay. Because I can move with this. Whoa, most loved character. I mean, at least Churi's not like Giga hated. She's definitely not Giga loved though. Investigate. Oh, this is the shrine. Why are you scared of me? I'm here. Bing. I've grabbed this. I will put it here. I've grabbed this also. How about we try using adeptal energy? I'm trying. I'm not sure how. Oh, that's it. Isn't that all there is to it? This one then. I am a master puzzler. I am a master puzzler. Oh, I saw the bird. Did I not? That's cool. Wow, you're amazing. Even my friend couldn't do anything about the shrines. I mean, your friend's silly, dude. You got that right. Yeah, me being amazing or the friend being silly? Ping. Ping, ping. Madam Ping. Something's glowing there beneath the pearls. Where? I'm legally blind. Are we talking about the area I'm headed to, or? Something is glowing beneath the pearls. Ron? Get it, Ron Perlman. Why is there so many of them? So many baddies. Look at that, dude. When you insta-switch to Ning, that's when Churi's at her best. Churi's best feature being switched out. More! Swing! Swing! Oh! Shi Xiaoyer and Lusun. Who dares disturb the tranquility of this place? Turn over your possessions. Aren't you the treasure hoarders? Where's all this Adepti fearing talk coming from? I don't know, but what I do know is that they did. They did as food. We've been made. These mugs are... What? Someone's notes. Ah, yes. ... I always write that. The spring's clear ripples through the vales. The shrines depart from northeast shores. The heights and shallows in the southwest hide. Sun and earth from each other divide. The eternal whirlpool that never churns. We have found the two shrines the legend speaks of, and it seems they too are related to our ancestors in the mountains. But the meaning of the folk song mentioned above remains unclear. We don't have a clue what to do here. We're just running around like headless chickens. Everyone got really worked up when they heard that our comrades excavating and shipping antiques are already making big mora. Who knows how much longer we'll have to stick around here. You guys don't believe, that's why. Okay, wait. I know I'm wasting everyone's time once more. But we're hanging out. That's how we should see this. There you go. Got me.
Sorry, pal.
I'm very sad. That shows the one pyro guy that can't just apply. Okay, that worked. Let's make a tea cake. I want to see them. They're probably at the very bottom, right? Because they're mad new. Oh, this looks so good, man. Okay, I have a little story what I'm looking for. While I'm looking for the things that we unlocked. I went to the bakery the other day because I was like, you know what, we deserve a treat. So I was gonna buy treats for everybody, right? And then the cooling place where you're supposed to keep them was broken in the bakery, so they hadn't made anything. And I'm so sad. Where is it? Where's this recipe? Île flottante. I think it was a blue tea cake. Oh, this is it. Wow. Yo, this is broken food, actually. This is not even hard to make. What do I already have some? Can someone make a specialty? Suspicious. Why would I ever hotel it? I like this. Let's make a tea cake. This is my favorite food. It looks beautiful, you know. I love the green tone in it. I'm a big fan. I know not a lot of people are, but I'm a big fan of pistachio. I think pistachio is like actually really good. Anyway, that's enough of that sidetracking. Hello. Oh, no puzzle here. Wow, she's really right about you. Well, I just pressed T, dude. I ain't talking about the drink. I'm talking about the letter on my keyboard. I'm going home. Come on, have a look. What the? A god, it changed the time of day. I was planning to do this when they said under the pearl, something was shining. And then I made a Ron Perlman joke and I forgot to change the time of day. Huh? We haven't seen the whirlpool from the songs yet. What should we do next? How about giving that adeptal energy of yours a try? I thought maybe we should sing the song that everyone's been quoting. Try using your adeptal energy. Loma? Oh, wait, what? You know, we might be able to call the whirlpool forth using that adeptal energy. I'm sorry, Liwa, I'm cursing you forever. Sorry, I have to make that noise to channel the adeptal energy. Oh my goodness, let me in. Spirits adrift. Alas, I couldn't see the rest. Quick, look, the whirlpool. Jump in a whirlpool? Oh my god, I love this. Let me in. Carp mode. Oh, what? It doesn't even look that big down here. So many explore boxes, though. Hey, Carpe Diem. What's up, Carpelia? It's you again, Adeptus Fujin. Fujin? I couldn't help my instinct of exploring, and I instantly... There's so many chests here, what? There's way too much scenic in this area. This is also mad scenic. I think I'm gonna be opening some of them. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. But how about the little boxes? The little boxes also seem to... Wait, look, there's so many of them. Can you dive here, I wonder? Are we... Okay, there's a waypoint. We are gonna remember to come back down here. Perfect. See, and this is exactly why we're doing this world quest, because in a couple days, when I wanted to explore, we need this area. And it will feel way better to have it done. Renus and Paimon, we meet again. And who might this be? Huh? You haven't met before? This is Lil Mao. He's helped us much along the way. No, we haven't met before, but you must be a good child, Little Mao. Hello, and yes, that's me. Miss, are you an Adeptus? You are, aren't you? This is Adeptus Fujin. I don't know why I'm saying it for her. Thanks for all the help you've given Renus and Paimon, Little Mao. It's really the legendary Fujin in the flesh. I can't believe this. I've heard so many stories about you, and now I know you're not some kind of big, slippery carp, but a lady instead, like a big sister. A big carp? Honestly, what kind of stories have you been listening to, Lil Mao? One is indeed an Adeptus, and as such, can take forms as one pleases. This particular form seemed like one of the most approachable ones for conversing with humans, so it is a fish. From what you've said, you have a very unique scent, little Mao. Have you met someone in the mountains before? Someone with golden eyes and a fair complexion, perhaps? Not exactly. Big Sis Fujin, you're not talking about one of your other friends, are you? My friend from the mountains doesn't sparkle like you do, but she's also really cool. She's helped me tons and taught me loads. So it was her after all. Oh, rivalry. I bet they're not friends. So your friend was an Adeptus Fujin after all, huh? But Big Sis Fujin is my friend too now, isn't she? Of course, Lil Mao. I'm delighted to have made friends with you. Way to go, Lil Mao. You've now met 2 Adepti. Lil Mao's met other Adepti? But I've met more. Whoop whoop. Go me. I win. Wow, it's so arrogant, this quest. Huh? What? Don't worry about her. Anyway, does that mean Lil Mao's friend is also an Adeptus? As for whether Lil Mao's friend counts as an Adeptus or not, I'm not quite sure myself. After all, Adeptus is merely a title, and it's hard to say whether people, or whether Adepti are even people. Yeah, this isn't even like, how do you say it? Humanoid, I bet. The word Adeptus is just like any other word, such as hero, me, villain, my brother, or idiot, Paimon. No one is born an Adeptus, and no one shall remain an Adeptus forever. That's true. So, you've met that friend of Lil Mao's that we were talking about, right? Indeed, but it's been a long, long time since last I saw her. So now, I suspect that I didn't know her half as well as Lil Mao does. I'm not even sure if I still count her as friend. According to what Lil Mao said, his friend wants to restore nature. 2. I would imagine so. Anyway, I must ask you to please take this piece of votive rain jade. I had originally hoped it might remain here, the same as it ever was, but never expected it to grow so large. I used to love it so. This rain jade that you mentioned, did it rain down, or make it rain, or something? Of course not. After the great change in our geology, the ancestors of the people of Chenyu Vale lost their ability to communicate with the heavens, and lost the guidance of emissaries whose beauty was as pure as moonlight. Henceforth, they began to take jade, which glowed as gently as the light of the moon, and cast it into rivers. As they did this, they would pray for good omens, for fertile land, clement weather, and for their riverbanks to hold strong. Over time, these rituals grew in power, until one day, they sacrificed someone. ... No, she's teasing again, she's leaving. She's not telling us. She'll tell us the rest next time we see her. One day, the long war to become the gods who would reign over this world began. Afterwards, this tradition lost all of its meaning, but though it was forgotten, it was still passed down over generations. To cut a long story short, this piece of votive rain jade before us was the very last one to ever be thrown. Just as the part above the surface, when commanded by adeptal art, can be made large enough to stop a flood, its core, too, was swollen by the uncontrollable adeptal energy. Much of its power has dissipated into the surrounding area through the spirit veins. This power may also have affected nearby flora and fauna, attracting and even making aberrations of them. You must be careful. What? As far as I can tell, the adeptal energy was dissipated nearby should be sufficient to reawaken the hibernating votive rain jade. If this is the case, we're one step closer to achieving our goal of nursing the water and soil back to health. How should I say this? Renus and Paimon, thank you both. You're doing an amazing thing by choosing to help me. You know, and Lil Mao, will you help me too? Will you help out your big sis? Of course, I want to restore nature too. Is that so? Well, that's good. You're very smart, Lil Mao. You'll understand everything later. Alright, then let us go separate ways for now. Once you've retrieved the adeptal energy-filled votive rain jade, we'll meet again by a deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south. The south. She's gone and disappeared again. Well, let's just do what Big Sis Fujin said and restore this voting rain jade's power. Speaking of which, what's it got to do with voting? See? You're not much brighter than Paimon. It's votive, not voting. Oh, right. It's so complicated. I know, man. It's rough out here. Since you mentioned it, what does votive mean? And why is it called rain jade again? Because it rains. You throw it in the pool. From big heights. So all the Adeptus instructions and search for blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I'm hearing. Blah, 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 blah. Collect scattered energy. So how would this look? There has to be something very obvious, I feel.
Skyward.
Skyward. Like the sword. Skyward sword. That looks like some adeptal energy. Come here. Come here, you. Wow, Paimon's totally drenched. Alright, Waluigi. Ah, it's gone. Boom. 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 Pig, come back. I'm pig enjoyer. Pig? Pig? Why are you being like this? Careful, you two, don't catch a cold. Catching a cold isn't the problem here. Catching a pig is. Come back, you silly pig. Boing. I've got you now, silly pig. I killed him. What the? Whoa! Beast Lord of Fuyu. A boar created by adeptal power. Dude, that's so cool that you're a boar. I always talk about the boars. So it's very on theme. This is cool. Are you oh, I never knew adeptal energy could turn into a forest boar. Are you like a, what are they called again? Local legend? Like, I mean, it's quite literally a local legend, isn't it? I'm back, baby. What's that? What's this then, lads? Yar. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This jar has suddenly got bigger. What now? What are you talking about? Need I investigate it? Whoa, this is infinite loot. Do I have to do that for all of these? Crystal cores. Monsters, watch out. Oh no. It almost got me. Give me more artifacts, that was fun. Oh, I had to do this actually, okay. I was gonna say, it's sad that I got so many artifacts, because I didn't want to, like, ruin that moment if it was for Explore. But, it looks like you needed to do it anyway, so I had to. I thought I saw, there are Hilitrolls here too. Oh, well. And there are Sealies. I get it, you want me to do things. Oh, help us! There's so many of them. Yeah. Yeah. So much movement in this comic. Boom. Bam. Oh, alright, well. Sorry then, Chief. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Snip him. So yeah, Chiri just came out, by the way. Like 3 days ago. I already made the video on her. And she's not very convincing. Some would say she's a bit underwhelming. Oh. 2 Sealies. 3 Sealies. Where's the 4th? Come on. We need a 4th Sealie. Boys. Ain't no way we can swim. Oh, you're draining the water for me. I want to swim at least. Yeah. Haha, play together. Yeah. Come on then, boys. I'll follow them home. Might as well now. Okay, this underground's very big. Lux. Seems really like you guys. Sure, yeah, haha, that's it. Paimon's always weird about Sealies, like always. Have you noticed this? Paimon's always mad creepy about, like actually. I'm going to go back home. Because I don't think the last thing would be around here. And if it is, I'll... Okay, it doesn't look like I'm supposed to go back actually. But admit, Paimon always... Why? Why are you being weird by Mita? Don't know why I'm raising this. I think I have to do... I'm gonna do this puzzle, because I think it's like gonna be the way back out for me. Oh wow. I'll get a pyro archer real quick. Yoy. I forgot to press accept. What would I change a party and not switch to a game? It'll make no sense. Dee 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 dee. There you go, that's the fourth one. We'll make sure to come back here. There's a lot of lootation we need to get. Uh-oh. It's fine. I'll just well, you know what? I want to switch my party back out. Oh my god, Yoi has no gear, I think. 18k. 18k is low for Yoi. For Yoi standards. Beep boop beep boop beep beep boop beep. The team's back out. The team is back in town, baby. Okay. We're back here. The votive rain Jade. It's been awakened. Oh no. Yes. Saved. Haha, Miss Palma can't find the right words again. Paimon always getting bullied by everybody. Except when it's about Sealies, huh, Paimon? Seems like the Jade's starting to move. That's right, but according to the story, the riverbed should have lots of other votive rain Jades. What does Big Sis Fujin only want this one? Look, it's shining, almost as if it's resonating with the adeptal energy on you. Why don't we try using that power, eh? Alright, Canadian Paimon. Hey. Ow. The lighting here is beautiful. Look at the grass with the lamps by us. That should do it. Wow, awesome. It suddenly became small. That actually does look beautiful. Yeah, Paimon didn't think it just changed size like that. Guess that's a millennia-old treasure for you. It's like they said, Lil Mao. If they could be as tall as the clouds or small enough to hide amidst pool and leaf. You know, it was obvious, no, because how the hell do you expect people to throw that massive thing in here? Yeah, well, looks like the votive rain Jade's in our hands now. You're so reliable. Thanks. Hey, Paimon worked hard too. No, you were just scared of Sealies. Miss Paimon's amazing, so you're going to make us, to take us to that deep pool shrouded cloud rain mist to the south now, right? Cloud and mist. I think Chenyuville really does have places like that. But where? Tell us, little guide, and Paimon will take you there. Aren't you supposed to be the guide, Paimita? Do you remember the place Mountain mentioned, where the spot we met? That place is super foggy, and I know a secret cavern that leads there. Even the other locals don't know about it. It was my friend who showed me the way, and since you're my friend too, Paimon, I'll tell you about it. You've got an amazing friend, Lil Mao. Friend of the mountains. Are they connected to Adeptus Fujin? She's told me a lot of stories, and quite a few of them were about Big Sis Fujin. Well, any friends of yours are friends of ours too. In fact, Paimon hopes we'll meet her on the way. Shall we go? Paimon's gonna take you to the place you mentioned, Little Mao. Take us away, Miss Paimon. Give us a moment. Let's see if there are any treasure chests that we haven't found yet. I like how it's just very direct here now. Alrighty, let's go. Nah. No exploring yet. No, we don't do the Superman. Jade, oh Jade, grant me my wish. Please. Please grant me my wish, please. Ancient fog bank, riverbank fog. Rednos, Paimon, why are you making me stand in the water? Eek, Mao, look out behind you. No, it's a friend. It's the friend. Whoa, that's a huge monster. Get behind me, I'll settle this. Wait, your friend, you say? That's right. I told you before that I lost of friends, didn't I? Well, I just happened to meet her. So, I got a hold of her to introduce you. Well, hello? ... I'm Retnos, and this is Paimon. I'm Retnos, and this is Mini Pie. What kind of name is that? Paimon's Paimon. ... She's afraid of strangers. I usually call her Bluey because I don't really know her name. Oh, don't you worry about that. Retnos and Paimon are great people. They've been accompanying me on my adventures. They're real experts in mountains and forests, too. I know. I've seen. Answer me this one thing. Where did you gain the power to suppress nature? Suppress nature? What do you mean? Plants pursue the sunlight and fertile soil, creating fruit fit for birds and beasts to consume. The digested seeds are scattered, and those which consume seed and fruit become bait for predators. Thus does everything return to land. the snake hidden in the branches, the fish in the mountains, and the beasts in the forests. Traveling in the realm of nature is wonderful. So, why have you come? Oh, come on, Bluey. You don't have to be so fierce. You raised 2 questions. My adeptal energy comes from Adeptus Fujin. Our goal is to nurse the soil and the water in Chenyu Vale. And the adeptal... Oh, here you go. The adeptal energy we use comes from Adeptus Fujin. Exactly. Something's off about Chenyu Vale's natural conditions, so Adeptus Fujin's enlisted our help. If we don't, well, the tea leaves in Chenyu Village are going to turn out worse and worse, and the village itself might decline. That's why she wanted us to perform the Rain Jade Rite, which will restore the area. Okay, what if Lion says, listen up, boyo. It's the course of nature, because it's not natural to have a village here. So nature is claiming its territory back. That's what's natural. The Rain Jade Rite. I see. You have answered 2 of my questions. You may ask me to also. Huh? Why do we have to do that? Give and take. It's only natural. You have 1 more question. Paimita, you idiot. That one counted. No, don't say that. It's another question. Whatever, you ask. Little Mouse said that you wanted to restore nature. Do you know Adeptus Fujin? Yes, I do know Fujin. Good answer. That's it. Basically, Adeptus Fujin has asked us to help nurse the village, or the soil, and the water in Chenyu Vale so that the tea leaves in Xiaoling Village will recover their original flavor. The new tea leaves taste better. More like before. Yep. More like... Whoa, and just like that, she's gone. Don't worry about it, Paimon. She's like that. Sometimes, when I'm not looking, she'll just vanish through the shadow of the trees, then at others. The sun might dazzle me, or the birds might call overhead, and there she is. In any case, we're all friends now. Nice. 69. That's the only reason I'd say nice. Yeah, your friend's pretty strange, little Mao. Is she? Well, for all you know, you're the ones who might be strange to others. Hey! I didn't say nothing. I mean, not only can you use adeptal energy to make moss disappear, but you can make the golden stone things appear and vanish and even turn into a carp and fly around like in the stories. After all, I'm none other than the young lady of the Fade Commerce Guild. What? Huh? That said, Papa couldn't have imagined that friend you always spoke about was, well, monster, seems a bit rude, and that thing might be pretty offensive. That's right, your friend's so blue. No wonder you call her Bluey. That's why I've never told anyone. If the adults knew that we were friends, they might lock me up. Wait, really? You'd go to actual prison? No, not like that. They just wouldn't let me go out and make me wash my face and force me to read my books. I wouldn't get to play in the mountains anymore. And that's why I've never told anyone. But you're my friends, so it's fine. Anyway, come with me. There's an awesome place I'd love to show you. Dude? I love awesome places. Little Mao, did you run up ahead of us? There's lots of monsters around here. Let's go around and look. It's fine, dude. You've seen Little Mao. Little Mao knows how to handle himself. His name should be Little Bao, because he's Little Baos. Take care of the nearby miasma. Many churros, many churros. Jory, Ning, get him. A lot of fight, actually a lot. Like, source of miasma is what now?
Your life is mine.
Your life, my life, our lives.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time. Get out of my face. How many boys does it take until the carp turns pink? Oh, use your adeptal energy. Ah, I knew that. Boom. Was I just gonna summon infinite trolls? That would have been fun. I would have just sat here and killed them over and over again.
Give up.
Lend me a hand. Give up. Careful the source. Boom. Hydra Samatroll. You're the boss?
Delicate as silk.
Snip him. I knew he'd just be some rando. He got one shot. Sealed scroll. He's the only one that dropped any loot. All these others were just like stupid summons. Enter the cavern. Right. This looks really cool, by the way. It's just the outside area again. Oh well. Look at this. This is what I wanted to show you by going this way. Oh my god. Didn't think there'd be one here. You're amazing, little Mao. You're pretty cool. Huh, looks there's green moss over this again. Come on, use that magic. Alright, here you go. Here you go, magic trick. Ooh. Yeah, I snapped my fingers and it started leaving. They're making the thing rise up in the sky. Look. You're awesome. You pushed the moss back just like that, like you did with that smoky cloud. Still, that wasn't here yesterday. This is what you call nature. Don't worry about it. Moss or hilichurls, just leave them to Rednos. Lil Mao, what's this picture about? Sorry. Originally, I didn't know either, but I figured out today after hearing Big Sis Fujin's story. This would be the stuff that happened before the mural on Mount Ningmeng was made. See this? Long, long ago, people were able to talk to the gods and Adepti in disguise by talking to that big piece of jade in the middle. The emissary of the gods would lead them and protect them. See? That's got to be a super shiny gold person standing in the middle. I bet that was a super amazing person. I don't know about that, Chief. But later, just like Big Sis Fujin said, something changed, and the people of Chenyu Vale lost their guiding emissary and couldn't talk to the heavens any longer. That's how the Rain Jade Rite came about. Your story does make sense. Heh, thanks. What do you think, Rednos? You're a pretty bright spark, Lil Mao. That's a distinct possibility. Hehe. This good little guy. Come to think of it, our ancestors were pretty amazing themselves, huh? The jades they left to us still have the power to restore nature. For something this old to still be so strong, the past must have been a sweller time than the present, huh? That's not true. The world marches onward. That's right, the world's been constantly in decline. What a depressing take, both of these. Leaving the accumulated detritus of the past in its wake. Huh, that's a really cool thought. I never thought about it that way. Paimon thinks that you're the amazing one, Lil Mao. We've seen lots of ancient objects, puzzles, mysterious powers, and monsters in our time, but Paimon's never considered this stuff before. You know what? Not thinking about this stuff at all is pretty awesome too, really. I bet you'll be just like my big sis when you grow up. Just having fun adventuring everywhere. Oh, you have a big sister then? Well, we're not blood related, but she worked here in Chenyu Vale for a while. She'd go up in the mountains and run around the rivers. I'd follow her. We discovered this little cave together. She said this cave is my Rubicon. Not that I know what that means. Rubicon is that sounds like something that a witch would say, like a magician. I wonder where she's off to, adventuring nowadays. Can't wait to receive my next letter from her. It sounds like some Mona type of stuff to me. Yeah, this big sis here really seems like an interesting person. I know, right? Still, Big Sis Fujin needs our help, so let's continue on. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting to me anyway that there's like so many different factions in this game, right? And there's so many that we know so little about. Like the Hexen Circle stuff, their influence and their place in the rest of the world and their importance. I can't wait and like when the game's all done, if ever, to just like make a chart with the different names and how big they are, like the Fatui, the Archons, the Adepti, the Hexen Circle. Like all this stuff is so cool. The Aranara somewhere in there. I don't know. That's what hypes me up for the future. Yes, there you are. I was so worried. Wow, a golden carp. One was quite concerned that the swirling miasmas and fierce beasts that roam might have caused you ill. But one sees that is not so, and that is good. Thanks to the adeptal energy you possess, Rednos, one has been connected to the golden carp here, thus gaining the means to speak to you directly. Rednos, Paimon, Lil Mao, please come with me. Yes, carp. Yes, carp. Nothing else here? I'm surprised. I thought there'd be like a chest or something at least. Oh, I guess that's one right there, yeah. She just snooped through the chest and stole all the more out of it, just so you're aware. Uh-huh, I see the shining piece. Nothing but water ahead. Okay, I guess I'll leave it there then. Oh, yeah, you're super amazing, Fuji. You're pretty cool. Slice the bird out of thin air. Big. Oh. Oh yeah, that helps. And this is like an actual taxi. I'm not fighting this. Quick, bird. Fish, go. Fish. Wait, I totally shouldn't have done that.
It's nothing.
Mid-air switch. Fujin, can you let me back on, please? That was so cool. I could have totally done it too if I stayed Ning. Wait for it. Stop! Stop. Right there, in the name of the law. I've like, this is my new distraction, like... No! We could have traveled all the way if I just stood on its head and just used Ning instead of the E, whatever. Much time has passed since I last emerged here. This was once a lively place, filled with the aroma of incense. Then, 3 of us could travel freely across the mountains and rivers. You know, this is the place from the paintings on the wall. Also, this paintings on the wall reminds me of the Golden Apple Archipelago. That's the same, like, order of things always. Yes, those days were like flowing water near the moon dark. I think that's the Sealy right there that keeps going in the water. Sparkling oh so brightly. But enough reminiscing. Thanks to you all, I'm now able to return here and host the Rain Jade right. Huh? So you're the person in the mural? Oh, I get it now. That person standing on the mountain hugging that egg. That was you, wasn't it? An egg? Come on, little Mao, that was precious Jade. Casting Rain Jade is a ritual of great power. The votive Rain Jade can calm down rivers, improve the weather, but it can also be a thing of death and slaughter. Only the thinnest line separates curses and the adeptal energy that have aided you up till now. I always say this too. Is deep, is very deep. That is why I must make sure that right does not fall in the hands of those who would do ill. That's why, yes, that is correct. One was indeed the figure who hugged that egg in the mural. Huh? Big Sis Fujin, doesn't this make you pretty, ancient? Yes, it does. Still, I do like the name Big Sis. It does make me feel quite young. Well, being called Adeptus is pretty alright too. Being called Adeptus is pretty alright too. Right? Well, certainly, even though even if others title me as such, I am aware that I am hardly the equal of true Adepti like Mountain Shaper and the rest. I am, in truth, the weakest of my band of friends. I cannot make medicines to save others, nor can I bound across the mountains and plains. Even so, I could not simply lay the title down. It would have done the people of Chenyu Vale a disservice, I fear. Fair enough. Still, you may call me whatever you wish. Alright, girl. I was gonna say something even worse. We've become friends, or so I would say. I agree. In any case, my days of being called an Adeptus are now being consigned to history, just like this place has been. I think that's what's being said. Once the Rain Jade Rite was a great celebration where we would commemorate the year of abundance, using laughter, firecracker battles, and beast dances to frighten the ill omens away. This must appear like naught, but forgotten ruins the modern mind. Well, not completely forgotten. That's right. People in Shining Village told us that it was the mighty Adeptus Fujin who defeated the demons and planted the first tea tree. Back on the bamboo raft, Grandpa Lu also mentioned that the offerings of tea were certain carp Adeptus. And wasn't there an opera sung at Yilong Wharf about the carp going around killing stuff? Hey, you were so awesome in those stories, Big Sis Fujin. Also, people still do the wushu dance, you know. You said it yourself. The definition of an Adeptus is... defined by... Also, putting definitions aside, you're a friend, Fujin. You shouldn't be constantly fretting about the right and stuff. You should live happily, like we're companions on an adventure. That's right, we're on an adventure together. Right. Yes, you're right. Thank you. That was well said. Indeed, I was the one who asked you all for help. It wouldn't do all that if I continued wallowing in the past now, would it? In any case, I'll need your help to prepare for the rite itself. In any case, again, have you encountered any sacred simulacra in your adventures? Not in Genshin. In Honkai Impact 3rd, maybe. Those were ritual spirits often used by people in ancient times to protect their homes. There should be some nearby. Rednos, Paimon, Lil Mao, please help me put the simulacra in their proper places. That way, we can restore the spirit veins using the Rain Jade Rite. Leave it to us, Fujin. I will. I have faith in you. Okay. Okay, girl. Woo. This is amazing. Look at you. Sega Simulacra. During the earliest festivals, people didn't know how they should carve the statues, and the products turned out a real mess. Even that friend of mine couldn't help but burst into laughter upon seeing it. Sorry about that, Rednos. I got lost in the past again. It's okay, Fujin. Don't worry about it. Let's take a picture together. You and me, holding hands. Come down a little bit. You're floating. You can easily come down. You do not need to have to be this tall. You're just doing this to insult me. Can you look at the camera? I guess I'll make us both look like... Well, how do you make her seem like she's looking at the camera too? Wow, what a like actual fucking boomer picture though. This is me being like, I could also be as tall as Big Sis Fujin. Anyway, prepare for the lantern. Rain Jade, right? Rain Jade, right? Oh yeah, true. There's more map, bro. There's more map even. So how do you do, fellow travelers? Oh, do we need we probably need them, dude, don't we? Oh, you can walk. You can walk. I love walking. Prepare. I don't know how. Oh. Oh. Parkour. This is pretty cool. I'll leave this in. Come here, young one. Yes, parkour, parkour, pace. Meow. Owl. Gameplay tutorial? I don't need it. Allow me to help too. Okay, I might need it. I think I'll just put it here, honestly. What? Oh! Yo! Hello, Owl? Owl does not speak. Yes, yes, no mistake, that's it. When the sacred simulacra are secured, the Jade may be offered. What are you talking about, dude? I didn't mean to jump out. Actually, you can walk here, never mind, I didn't mean to. Yay. Yay. Hey! You! What was I burning? What was I burning for? This guy was just being distracted. Crab.
Give up.
Look, it's still doing. Ow, ow, ow. Stupid hydro summons, man. Now stop. Enemy. Hurry up. I know you're for this. Hurry up. Come on, go in there. That's right. Jade Hall Guide. Really? Just because I got the first Explore achievement because of this world quest where you just have to do 4 at least. Range Jade, right, I understand. Do you understand, though? Send the owl to space. This is not the proper placement.
It's nothing.
Whatever. Whatever, owl. It's secured. The Jade may then be offered. This should do it. Let's head back and report. No. Why is there so many of them? Long has been my slumber, to think that the waters and soil would undergo such change. Hath wrought in the waters and soil of this land. Okay, wisdom owl guy. By the way, I think it might be a smart idea to get this while we're here. Because, like, I'm all for epicness and all that, but this seems kind of out of the way. Big sis, I've done it. The sacred simulacra are all ready. Thank you both. The votive Rain Jade has been returned to its priests, and the statues have come back to their rightful places. The Rain Jade rite is now ready to be performed. But will Chenyu really recover once you cast Rain Jade in? That's right. Things will get better for us, little Mao. Nature, Jade, humans, all is divinely dictated. The changes in the land and the water of Chenyu Vale, the malicious fog in the spirit veins, they are all essentially a sign of the earth moving against the flow of time. Yeah. So that miasma-like thing is a manifestation of environmental disorder? Yeah, that's something Pam would say, totally. Pam doesn't even know what, like, big cake means, and now she's like, oh, yes. That's right. You can think of it like Chenyu Vale's attempt to, how to put it, return to nature? And what we intend to do here is to treat the land and soil, to rid it of its sickness. Return to nature. After all, before humans left their caves and mountains to dominate the world and regulate nature, and before Chenyu Vale or Bishri River got those names, the land, mountains, and rivers had their own order. Even I sometimes miss the cool mountain streams and the great rivers that would ebb and flow with the seasons. I mean, I was once a mere fish that swam, just like that one grandma was just a bird. But if we let nature seize control of its order once more, the people of Chenyu Vale will suffer and languish. I hope you can understand. Actually, this is kind of like Cloud Retainer's quest, you know, when she gave the bird humanness. But she also gave fish humanness, apparently. Or maybe someone else did. Yeah. In that case, let us get started. Boop. She snapped. Like Thanos and the world is ending. This could have been a cutscene, I feel. It looks so pretty. Maybe we still get one. Because this is just like a half cutscene, half nothing. It's working. Grrr, Blue is mad. We must protect from Bluey. Huh? Did it work? That thing in the fog just now. Nothing seems to have changed. It seems I'm too feeble in my current state. Huh? We got the vote of rain, Jade, and we placed a simulacra, but it still wasn't enough? I'm very sorry. It is not your fault. I need more power to overcome this trial. Just as the adeptal energy in the vote of rain, Jade, has dissipated into the spirit veins, so has my power also left me across the long years. Huh? Will you grow really big, just like the Jade? Probably not. Just think about it, though. Super Adeptus Fujin, now 3 times the size. Well, is there any way we can restore your power? The Golden Carp. Ah, Adnos, you are wise indeed. Before you found a few golden carp, I could not even muster the strength to appear. Initially, I thought that we just needed to gather all the ritual implements, and that would make up for the deficiency in my power. I was not entirely open with you before, but neither the present nor past me was anywhere near a match for the Adepti of the South. I feared you would consider me weak and unworthy of your help. I've helped weaker people, lady. The fact you think so lowly of me. Gee, is that it? Paimon thought you'd have something more important to say. Huh? There's no way we'd abandon nor make friends with you just because of that. That I, the young lady, consider you a friend is not conditional on your status as an Adeptus. Other than that, the whole young lady bit, Paimon wanted to say the same thing. Oh, other than the young lady bit. My friend told me lots of stories about you. In my mind, even though we've just met, we're already friends. And I also want you to be happy, big sis. Alright. Thank you, all of you. Well, that's more like it. So, where should we start looking for these golden carp? I believe you'll have to go to Yaudi Valley. There will be a cavern there with a golden carp hidden within. Okay, interesting. Where are you, Bluey? Bluey. That's not very nice what you did there. I've got my eye on you, Bluey. Do you think Bluey blew it? It's funny because... Okay. Hey, this is where I tested her. Oh, I just ruined the miasma. Look at that, it's World Quest material. Wait. Boom. Bam. Wait, we can do something even crazier. But we need my cooldowns. Yeah, go in there. Boop. Animo Hilitrol Rogue. Okay, the tech is one of these. Boom. Yeah. We do a little bit of this. Boom. We do boom, 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 boom. Where'd it go? Oh, it just didn't hit. Stop sucking me in. It's a bit underwhelming, isn't it? That's like my full character burst. Full burst. I've cleaned it. No, I wanted to do like what I used to do in the Hihi during Explore. It's Fujin. Wait, is this your what's it called again? Your abode? Well, I suppose you could consider it a place that blah blah blah. Either way, hope the secret simulacra. Yep. I love the little glow it does when you footstep. This assortment of colors makes me so happy. It's so pretty. It's very like Easter-like, isn't it? Those always have those colors too. I haven't really celebrated Easter since 2001, but... Hit. What did I do? Hit it? Hit? 3 frogs! Holy moly! They've changed it. It's called Hit. Drain Chili, Violet Grass. I'm just being a thief right now. Here you go. It's no good. Small talk. Do you have anything you want to talk about? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Become big. I'm the butler of this place. I'm responsible for the management of the master's abode. Yeah. I like that they talk a little bit. They're not just like useless. I didn't get anything. That's cool. That's cool. I want to open this. I want to see what's in the other loot things. 2 slime. 2 slime hiding in a jar. Fish. Fish. I've consumed a lot of fish. Chop suey is made with fish, lady. I hope you're not mad at me, Fujin. Nom 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 nom. A mushroom question mark?
It's nothing.
I have just killed him for no reason. They did this. This is the new, but it's way less annoying. A mushroom question mark? It's actually way less bad than Whopper flower. Fake sweet flower, you know? Anything up here? I saw there was a little book. I want to read it for some extra lore, perhaps. Check clues nearby. I mean, this would... I feel like this would be a clue. Ancient notes. Oh my god, it's Nahita's swing. Blurry and only a few incomplete sentences and written elegant handwriting are legible. As the vivid butterflies converge in the jar, the adeptal energy surges anew, akin to new life restored to a withered tree. Go west and behold Lingshu Courtyard, and... You know what's crazy about that? It sounds like what Run May would do in Star Rail. Why is this, like, weirdly wobbly but sturdy at the same time? Oh, I want to see what's in this. Boop. Horsetail. Well, that's not exciting. Do you guys like when I leave this in? I'm thinking of just leaving it in. I think it's like kind of cozy. Star conch and Chuen chilies. Oh yeah, I need to fix the rest first. I saw on top of that. Na 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 na.
Skyward!
Na 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 na. Hit. Oh, Adeptus Notes 1. The branch you planted keeps growing. It seems the water in the cave are quite nutritious. Maybe in a few years it will grow a little bigger. That medicine jar will be too small for this young tree. She connected the door opening mechanism with the jar the branch is planted in, breathing life-giving adeptal energy into the said mechanism. It seems the jar containing the mechanism was damaged a long time ago. I wonder if the door can still open and close. Of course it can, dude. Of course it can. I just need another owl. Where the owl hiding? I just need to get that boy. Owl boy. You are required. Not good at small talk. It's okay, dude. Don't worry about it too much. You need to go here. I've got it. I can talk about things with you. Can you? If you're going to enter the master's study, remember to not touch the stone slate. It's something very important to master. I don't give a fuck. Lil Mao, can you see the golden carpfish? The one drawn on the stone slate count. I mean, that's... Which stone slate? I'm legally blind. Is it up here? I need a moment. Can you not just bring this dude and just shove him through the door? You just open it for me. Mother. Dude. Tell me some more. I thought you were gonna put me back on my pedestal. You silly owl. You silly owl. What was I supposed to do? I put him here and said like, yeah. Oh, just talk to him maybe. I've got it. You've already said this. Check. Oh, this stone slate. Jesus. It didn't look like a stone slate to me. I'm sorry. I'm silly. Whoa. I wanted to look here real quick. For no good reason. Oh, that's really good, Ning. It's okay, it's okay. Good loot. Is there anything else here? Just the outside world, really? Looks cool, looks cool. She's on wall. Oh, she's here, hanging out. And there's another mural. But it's been destroyed by a root, it seems. Or maybe Bluey did it. Maybe Bluey mad. Bluey is like, I'm not getting enough credit. Oh, the Ningguang glitch still happens in 2024. We're big, Sis Fujin. Have you been waiting for us here all this time? No. After leaving Carp's Rest, I can only appear in places in which my power remains, and only by the grace of your adeptal energy. Wait a minute, didn't the gap in the middle of that mural originally have something that went with the golden carp mural in it? I'm not sure. In truth, this is my first time seeing this mural as well. Huh? I'm sure you've all heard about the battles that took place in the past. Khaenri'ah, the Archon War, 500 years ago. Yes, this cave was one of the shelters we built for the inhabitants of Chenyu Vale, such that the innocents caught in the crossfire when the floods overturned the heavens and the earth split open could have a place of safety. Did it work? I didn't expect they'd draw a mural here, though. I did believe the ones depicted to be me. I mean, the big slippery carp Lil Mao mentioned, and a friend. Huh, if that's the case, why did the most important part get taken somewhere else? That's true. Why is that? Perhaps dissatisfaction. The three of us were once great friends, with two of us being worshipped as adepti. Yeah, I told you. And one of us was always the mountain's master. Later, Herblore and I defected each other, and she most likely died too. Or perhaps the one amongst us who fought to the last never submitted, and only heard the news of us afterward. Perhaps to her, we were all traitors, with the depiction of myself and Herblore becoming an object for her to vent her fury against. Huh? Is that really the case? The painting outside looks like... Who knows? In any case, not so in the past. So please, lend me your strength in nursing Chenyu Vale back to health. I can feel that there's another golden carp lingering where I used to... ... Near Mount Shunyan? Oh, so there's another. If you get that one, I should have enough strength to perform the ritual. Speaking of that, I must apologize for being unable to control the golden carp. Even with you nearby. I know they might have given you some trouble swimming through the air like that. That was somewhat troublesome. It really wasn't. It's fine. I just think of them like Sealies. Oh, let's see what Paimon says. Nothing. But really, where is the golden carp that should be here? Well, inside of the painting, just use your adeptal energy to awaken it. I'm gonna press T on it. According to what Fujin said, we should use adeptal energy. T. You need to worry about the whereabouts of the golden carp fish. I'll bring it to where it needs to be. Okay. Sure, dude. But did this door open? No, it's still not. I don't know when or if it will. Give me... Yes. Crystal flies, dude. They are always so satisfying to gather. I don't have this. Sad. Scenic walk. We have to, guys. It's for immersion. Scatter. It's fine because we have insane fly speed. Neo. Watch this. Okay, it's actually not even bad though. Look at the number going down quick. This surface area is just really Liu, isn't it? Look at these little chests and there's random ass Sealies in the middle of nowhere. Goats. Goats and mint.
In this era of fair winds and gentle rain,
Yeah.
one needs not marshal the winds to deliver the rain clouds.
Yeah. So true. Okay, anyway. That's that then. We plunge to not die. Explore Mount Shunyan. I don't know how to pronounce it, man. Nice. Let's see what clues we can find. I didn't want this. I just want to jump.
Skyward, scatter.
Skyward, scatter. Dude, what? This is very cool. And, you know, you're telling me to explore, which is not something I will do. Swirl his ass. Curly whirly looking ass. How do we get up there? In reality. Floating above some platform. Send me up, boy! Please return me. No. No. Oh wait, just use the carps, dude. What am I thinking? Carefree simulacrum as mirrors. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. Give me this. Yes. Yes. This is so nice because it's a mix between the Sumeru ones that were already really good and like its original take on it. Nope. Wait, I want to try and get it during the flight again. That was sick. Didn't get it. No. No, 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 no. That's not where I meant to go. It's so not worth it. It's so not worth it what I'm trying to do. No. Lower. No! No! Punished for being an idiot. Sad. It's okay. It takes like no time to get back up there. Because these are really good. I haven't said this before, but have you ever thought about how they're kind of like the ones in Sumeru? Fine. Just unlock it. I've done it in the video, the first video anyway. I might do it in the Explore again. Hello. Huh? There's a pavilion here on this mountain. It's rather Adepti style. Paimon wonders where we'll find that huge golden carp. Or the golden carp. This place is kind of huge. Maybe we can do that what we did last time. You know, Renas, the bit where you use adeptal energy in the mural and the carp turned out to be hiding inside. Look, Renas, there's 4 stone carp statues here. Do you think there might be 4 giant carps hiding inside? Huh, that does make sense. You're pretty smart, Lil Mao. Lil Mao, is there adeptal energy reacting anyway? Nope. But there seems to be something missing inside. There's a pearl in the fish. Ah, Retnas, over here. Looks like there's an orb inside of some of these carp statues. I know. Didn't we find some statues of carps and large pearls on our way down to the mountain? Maybe those are actually used for something. A real pearl of wisdom. Let's give it a go then. Yup, that's the idea. Collect the orb. I have to go back down for my 95th time. Yay! Oh wait, I was right there, and I didn't understand it, so I left. We didn't gather it anyway. Maybe it wasn't even openable. You think it's gonna give me a gameplay tutorial? Hello. Hello, I'm here. Yeah, it is giving me a gameplay tutorial. And now what? It makes a little ding 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 noise. Can you fish these fish? No, they're fake fish. The worst kind. Okay, I have to watch the gameplay tutorial. Jade Cascade. Use the adeptal energy granted by Fujin to freely move the jade hairpin she left behind. Move the hairpin to insert it to the right place. If placed correctly. Ah, I see. Ain't no way this ain't moved correctly, dude. What? Jade hairpin. Jade hairpin, why are you doing this to me? I can't even remove it anymore. Oh, do I have to do this anyway? Probably. Ow. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. Boom. Boom, bam. Okay, that was a pretty neat combo. So how do you do this then? I have to then press T here. And there. There's so many steps to this. Na 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 na. I did it. 3 more of those. Carp Spirit Orb. Yes, it contains immense amount of adeptal energy. Well, I'm gonna need energy to travel across this planet. This is easy at least. Yoink. Boink. How do we unlock that thing? Arnor. Arnor. Can I bet your ass I need to move this owl boy somewhere. Take me up. Take me up, please. Ah, I will manually climb. I shall manually labor like mortals do. But one shall let you know, one is not pleased. Never mind. Where's the little platform I need to put this boy on then? I can't move the hairpin anymore. Usually it's like highlighted, right? Floating stone platform. Please move the... dude, when I put you here earlier... I can't believe it. I moved the thing and now it works. Whatever. 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 No. 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 No, no, no. I don't want to talk about it. Woohoo! No, not woohoo. Not woohoo. There. There's our next destination. Some may say our final destination. But not in the way of the movies, because that'd be pretty not cool. Hairpin. Position change after we got the hairpin with our adeptal energy. Palm wonders if we can what? Palm wonders if we can what now? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's what's happening. First, let me have a look at what we're even trying to do. Where are we supposed to get the juice? The juice needs to go... where? It's ending up down there. I could not tell you what I'm trying to achieve right now. Where's the hairpin thing? I'd argue I can't move this, so I'd argue it's at the right spot. I need to unlock this though. Here, have this, dude. There needs to be one more. How do you get more juice? Nice. I just removed it 6 times and put it back 6 times, and it worked. I literally have no idea what I did. That was what you call brute forcing. Oh, use your adeptal energy to activate the spirit orb. It looks like I ended with the right one. We're like right where we want to be. I keep hearing Oculus noise, but there's no way there's more oculi. Beep, boop, bop. I did it. Did we get a Lux? We did. Look at that scenic Lux. It's not that scenic. My apologies for the poor hospitality. It's been a long time since I last enjoyed tea with others. Hopefully, my brewing skills have not deteriorated too much over time. I mean, I have some experience in appreciating tea. It was also thanks to that I was able to tell that this year's tea offering smelled off. That's how I discovered the trouble with the soil and the water quality. Huh? Didn't think the offering rites would be so useful. Looks like it wasn't some sort of meaningless tradition after all. Sure. I suppose now we can tell those who fail to appreciate the value of tea its value with confidence. Come, Retnos, have some tea. Is this your teapot, Fujin? Not sure why, but it reminds me of Madame Ping's. What did I tell you? Didn't I mean about Madame Ping earlier? There was a time in Liu Harbor when we fixed Madame Ping's teapot, and then we got teleported inside of it, and it was crazy. Think about it, you seem to have quite a connection with tea. I'm British? Oh wait, maybe actually I'm like from the Far East. I'm from the original tea spawns. Madam Ping? Ah, I think I know whom you speak. We are acquainted from back in the day along with her friends. As Little Mouse said, I was just a giant carp, unable to leave fresh water for too long, nor live in salty waters. As such, they sent me to one of these teapots. Look at that. That was how my friends would have been able to take me inside my teapot. That was how my friends would have been able to take me inside my teapot, of course, to Gwaley Plains and Liwa Harbor and meet those lovely people they spoke of. Unfortunately, such a time never quite came. Retnos, Paimon, you've been to Liwa Harbor. Could you tell me more about the city? I'd like to hear about it too. I've never been. Fade to black? Well, Paimon would like to start with one-man restaurant. How about I handle the explanation this time? Oh, sure, but don't you dare skip over any of the eating bits. There you go. It's a port built and nestled against the mountains. You begin only for Fujin to interrupt you. She knows that she'd like to hear your Liu's story. You understand, and begin again. When we arrived in Liu Harbor, Paimon and I were just in time for the rite of ascension. It's true. The child and adeptus before you listen to your words, and Paimon's incessant interjections. That's like my parents, dude. That's like parent behavior. Leaning forward as you speak, exclaiming in shock and relaxing as the tension in the tale rises and falls. They also add their own commentary and questions about Liwa, such as the food and flavors available at the restaurants, and the toys the old lady sells, the gems and jewelry of Faein Slope and such. As you watch Fujin, Little Mao and Paimon seem to be moved by the tale. Along this journey, we met many friends, the friends we make along the way, and experienced so many things. It was all worth it. I can only hope by the end it will be. I was all worth it already. It is the friends we made along the way, guys. Whoa, a sea monster, huh? Amazing. Hey, Fujin. Liwa Harbor is not what I imagined. Do you find it disappointing? Well, no, just different. Being different doesn't make it bad. I like the Liwa Harbor you described. It's good to hear that, after all this time, our dear Herblord was able to find a home there. I think that's simply wonderful. I hear snake and I hear Herblord, and I think the only white snake I can think of is Baijo's. Is that who we're talking about? Because they're related to herbs. It's big snake. Like from moment when I heard it, I was like, is this Baijo? ... What about you, Lil Mao? Could you tell me about you and your friend? I'm curious to know what she's like. Sure. I mean, Paolo and Ednos have met her already, so it wouldn't be fair if I didn't tell you. So, this is how we met. At that time, I was still a little kid who didn't know anything about the mountains. It was nighttime, and some wild beasts were following me through the forest. It was super scary. Finally, I was chased to a clearing and surrounded by those beasties. For a moment, I was convinced I was going to get eaten, but suddenly, they all backed off into the woods, and they were all gone. When I looked back, there she was, looking at me. She was like Jade, but there was dignity to her. I knew it then, that she was the master of the mountain that my grandparents had told me about. I wasn't scared. I just told her. I finally found you. I've been looking for you for so long. I don't know why, but she lowered her head in thought before walking off. She made no noise as she did. I listened as hard as I could, but there were no sounds of anything stepping on branches or fallen leaves. After that, I would sometimes catch sight of her, moving between trees in a flash. Sometimes the rising moonlight would outline her shadow as she stood atop a mountain. At that time, I thought it was strange. Why hadn't I seen her before? She was always there, after all. I wanted to talk to her, but she would always turn and leave. It was only later that she became willing to talk to me, much later on. She would take me up very high mountains. And into the deep forests. She asked me lots of questions, and in exchange, she told me lots of stories. In the beginning, Xiaoying Village was a nameless barren mountain, and the rivers had real temper. Sometimes they'd flood, and other times they would be all but wither. And on that barren mountain, she made 2 friends, a fish and a snake. But later, the snake was cut into pieces, and the fish sank into the sea. And then, only Bluey was left. Thank you, little Mao. Also, don't tell anyone about my friend, alright? Of course we won't. You seem quite familiar with this friend of Lil Mao's, Fujin. Indeed, but that was all my past life. Many, many years passed since I could no longer move freely. I suspect I might not recognize her any longer, though from Little Mao's words, she might not have changed too much. But past life? Maybe that is not the most accurate way to phrase it. I did not utterly perish, but I didn't lose my original form, and my strength and wisdom dissipated along the spirit veins. This is also why I invited you and Retnos to Karp's Rest. If we're not there, I would not have a form to show you, or a voice with which to speak to you. It is thanks to you that I've been able to slowly regain my previous strength. Coming here once more and seeing these scenes with my own eyes, meeting old friends from the past, and more importantly, making new friends along the way. I'm very glad. How'd you die? So insensitive. My memories of that have grown foggy. The Herb Lord and I were both servants of another god, and it was that I organized the Jade rite, administering the rivers and mountains for our Lord. As for the other, she was as she is, a beast, wild and free. In those peaceful days, I also climbed the waterfalls to Mount Aotsang and Mount Hulao, and there I met with the Adepti, whose powers and wisdom far eclipsed mine. Of course, that was all before the war. Our Lord was not a heinous being by any means. Once upon a time, she made many dreams come true. If there were any evil, it was the Archon. If there was any evil, it was the Archon War itself. What happened next needs no further explanation on my part, I'm sure. You talked about how you and Herblord defected? I don't know how to pronounce it. That's right. Might have been the bravest thing we've ever done. Our Lord had all but gone mad seeking the position of a god who may rule this world, or perhaps seeking survival. Either way, she lacked the power to overcome Morax. So, in a final desperate gamble, she caused the Bishu River to flood, hoping to destroy everything downstream. Of course, she knew what that would mean for Chenyu Vale and his people. Whoa, but, Paimon thinks that's something you should never ever do, period. Perhaps that's just what war does to people, Either way, that was our final adventure as a trio of friends. Yeah, imagine using war for absolutely anything, arguing it's good in any way. Bunch of silly gooses. Then Yun attacked people with her familiars, herding them to the shelter we had prepared. Herblord fought against our mistress, while I climbed Mount Ningmeng. Look at this beautiful scenic chest, by the way. And hurled the votive rain jade into the rising waters. Of course, that wasn't the proper rain jade, right? It was simply the release of adeptal energy stored within the jade pendant to have the earth open its maw and swallow the rivers, and allow the jade mouth to grow and stabilize the flow. Whoa, what happened next? Didn't Lil Mao tell you how it all ended? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we've heard this story, no? That's enough about the past. We should get back to performing the rite itself. True, but what about the golden carp? Isn't that what we're looking for? In truth, you've already found it. as with the previous one. Thus I was able to appear before you. It's just that I missed the scenery here a bit too much, so I couldn't help but have a long chat with you all. After all, your sense of time and mine are not the same. You won't tarry long once your objectives are complete, will you? As such, I apologize. Please forgive my capriciousness. I guess you're forgiven. Anyway, ... Look at this beaut. Look at this beaut. Oh, the golden carp's just gonna go home by itself, right? Okay. Wolves? Oh, it's not a wolf. I guess that's the cleansing mechanic. See, good thing we got this waypoint. Because I would have had to walk back otherwise. Okay, the ritual then. For realsies. Will Wolvendom Bluey ruin us once more or no? Though my power is still a far cry from how I was in the past, thanks to your aid, I've regained much strength. Thank you. Next, we need to perform the ceremony. What effects will it have? It's been thousands of years since we last performed it, and the mountains, rivers, and spirit veins have all changed a great deal. But if all goes well, the votive rain Jade will resolve the issue. Wait, but if it's been thousands of years, and the Archon War was 500 years ago, they've just been not doing the ritual for 1,000,000 years before already, or what? Give cutscene. Give. Please. We're not getting a cutscene, guys. This is as close as it's gonna be. She looks so sad. Bluey's gonna be right there, dude. Across. You're giving up already? Yo, yeet that thing in the water then. Oh no, it's part of the ritual, my bad. I'm flaming for no reason. Guys, there's no need to be sad. Yo, blast that music, Chief. Deep breath. Eyes open. Do the move. The snap. It's starting. Bluey. Oh. Hey, we did it. The fog's dissipating. Oh my goodness, look at the thing in the sky. Whoa, what's that? It's the thing to talk to the gods. Huh? It's just like in a mural. Do you remember Paimon? The one with the 2 golden people around and something in between them. Wow, you're really impressive, little Mao. Paimon didn't remember that at all. I actually want to karate chop Paimon in the forehead right now. Behold, the sacred mountain. In my era, to merely climb it was already to transgress, but in the ancestral inhabitants of this place are gone, and communing paths lies waste and broken. Well, I have no idea what I just said. I'm gonna retry that. In my era, to merely climb it was already to transgress, but the ancestral inhabitants of this place are gone, and the communing path lies waste and broken. Who shall judge us now? That is where the spirit veins of Chenyu Vale converge. Through it, I can transmit my adeptal energy throughout the Vale, restoring its water and soil. We are only one step off achieving our goal. Are you prepared? Let's do this. Indeed. Alright, I'm taking you up there then. Continent what? Continent what now? I want to see what that say. Continent what? Continent... No. It's in 24, dude. I'm so old. I've been playing this game for so long. Continental Explorer, where the Bishui lingers. So true. Besties. Wait, should I activate this? Maybe it's just gonna bring me. I'm really trying. There you go. I'm also Carp. Magikarp, some may say. This does look nicer without the fog, you know? This does look nicer. Yeah, dude, sure. Alright. Oh, so many. Accompany fish. I thought it said accompany fish. There's so many little animals. Look at all the little animals. This form makes me what? Sorry. Remains determined to restore nature. How could she? Take care of nearby miasma. Fine.
Give up.
Oh, he's Geo, guys, so I'm not doing any damage. I can't see. Kill this guy. And then it's gonna open this. Boom. Oh, I can't believe this. Snip his ass. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit more of this.
Don't waste my time.
He is flown away. This is a lot of fighting in this world quest. That's so early by me.
Give up.
Give up, churl. That's gonna spawn. Oh, never mind. That was the one. Hey, he dropped loot too. Company Fujin. I'm on my way. Give me a second. I'm on my way. Let's go. Let's go, little fish. Wait, we can try and stand on the fish again. No, no, stop, stop, stop. What the? That's some baloney. That's some baloney fish, and you know it. Oh, don't make me do that. Don't make me. I know you're gonna make me do that. There's an arena here. You're gonna make me do that, aren't you? You're not nice. I mean, you are nice for not making me do that. Fontaine. That's a real big opening to Fontaine over there. Million owls again. I wonder if you can do anything explore-wise with them eventually. Maybe. We'll find all that out soon. Oh. Hello, Bluey. Good to see you then, buddy. Lingyuan, I perceived it would be you, and I do miss you so, but this really might be a bad time. Huh? So Bluey's name is Lingyuan? Don't be like that. Speak with me. The opportunity to speak will come, but it is not now. You know this. I know this, but I cannot allow it. Wait just a while longer. It will end soon. I do not like the things up here, but it does not matter. Leave it to me, Fujin. Do not come up here. We're battling. Yeah. Lubu. that's my Lumine only account name. Lubu mean. Ow. How did you kill me? That's fucked up, bro. Wait, do this. And do this. Ow. They're dead. I've killed them. Shouldn't have stolen my Lumine only account name. Very spicy, very spicy. I mean, we were gonna fight the lion from the start. It was obvious. It was obvious. We were gonna fight the lion. We are aligned for the same thing, and yet maybe we need to punch each other to realize it. Whoa, we're here. This looks beautiful. Whoa, stop it. Stop it, fish. Look at this place. Holy. It's like the equivalent of one of those sky nails. I guess we finally... No, never mind, because we have that in the chasm. I was going to say the equivalent of dragon spine for Leo, but we already had it. Quite sorry for not being completely frank with you earlier. Though I became aware of it during our travels, I did not wish to believe that my old friend Lingman would be the source of the storm that befets Chenyu Vale. I had an inkling already. You did? When? How'd you figure out the dramatic irony when they went grrr? She, Herblord, and I once defended Chenyu Vale together. To think that she would do something so wicked. Her disruption of the spirit veins has caused my asthma to propagate, and the one who stopped me from performing the rite at first was also her, I know. But Bix is Fujin. Bluey, I mean, Lingyuan isn't a bad person. I know Lomao. She's your friend, but at this time, she is the greatest threat to Chenyu Vale. If she controls the sacred mountain, she will wield the power to completely alter the land of Chenyu Vale in the blink of an eye. I fear that Lingyuan has already entered Cheong Terrace before us. She means to rewrite the flow and path of the spirit veins. We have little time left. Rednos, you have mastered the adeptal energy available here in Chenyu Vale. Lingyuan and her familiars will not be your match. Please accompany me for a time, and aid me, for the sake of the people in Chenyu Vale. I will perform a ritual, and open up the way to Cheong Terrace. Please, stay by my side and protect me. Deal for you, girly. Really? Random ass hilichurls? I'm sorry, boss, but that ain't it, boss. Oh, it's like I think I'm like OP. I think I'm overpowered. Any else? Any more? Look, if I TP here, I think I killed them all. Boom! I'm OP! No, you're forcing me to play the game like a normal person. Ew. Look, it's so cool though, because with this team, I get my Ning burst instantly again. Ow! I keep getting sliced though. Ning is as squishy as I don't know. She's squishy anyway. Oh yeah, you think you can do that? Boom! One shot them all. Idiots. Why won't you listen to me? Why will you not wait? Your strength is feeble. You cannot match me, but do not worry, you will soon recover. Lingyuan, say no more, but Ednos and I will stop you. We will stop this plan to destroy Chenyu Vale. The ritual is complete. The gate at Shiwang Terrace is now open. I'm going in! Wow! The world seems to spin for a moment, and when you open your eyes once more, you are already above the clouds. Leyline disorder. When Lingyuan changes the direction of the spirit veins, miasmic simulacra will be continuously generated. These simulacra will deal continuous damage to nearby characters. When Lingyuan is gathering hydro animal adeptal energy, if there are any miasmic simulacra present, Lingyuan will gather them as well up to power up that attack. There's so much. Use adeptal energy to eliminate the simulacra. If miasmic simulacra are eliminated before Lingyuan gathers up elemental energy, the spirit veins will be stabilized once more, reviving all party members and granting them protection of the spirit veins. This is so cool. While spirit veins protection is active, all party members' attack will be increased and they will have continuously healing. Freeze Lingyuan while she is gathering hydro adeptal energy, and then shatter, melt, or any other elemental reactions. I can't. Attack her with elemental type to that undergo elemental reactions. Animal to break. I literally have none of that. Sorry, I don't.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things
Yes,
are made
peace
new.
prevails, indeed. That's what I was gonna say too, because it's definitely true. Alright, let's do some of this. She looks mad tanky. So, yeah, good luck then. We just have to make sure we understand the mechanics. I tried to read them all, but honestly, usually I probably wouldn't even have bothered reading it, so I think we know more than what I usually know. Freezing the opponent, melts, I don't have it. I don't have it, I don't care. I did not want to switch out, actually. Just iframe as much as we can. I'll be shielded. Boom. Boom. Now's the time, use our adeptal energy to destroy the simulacra. Boom! I think I did it. I have no idea, dude. That's enough, seize this at once! Is there more simulacra? Use pyro to destroy. I don't have any of those. Oh wait, I have Hydra. I lied. I missed. I missed my moves. It's fine. I'm defense scaling, so I'm mad tanky. Use adeptal energy. Using. Stop. I use adeptal energy. You're dead. That's too easy. I'm just mad strong. Well, you're just chilling. Lingyuan. Human, let me tell you what you shall do. Fire arrows at my heart. If you approach up close, strike me with your sword. I will fight you to the last. You are the only ones here who can fight. When I have crushed your neck, I will triumph. No! I don't intend to kill you. Why? I do not understand. You've already lost. Fine, you may ask me one question. Fine, whatever. You still really care about doing things like that, even though you lost, huh? Then let us exchange questions. Yes, as you did. Lil Mao, do you have any questions? Hey, stop being so sad, Lil Mao. Bluey, why'd you have to fight? Can't we all be friends? You bunch of two-legged... And you, Fujin, you have not the strength to form two legs of your own, yet you wish to walk in their form and speak to me. But how can humans and wild beasts ever be friends? That's not true, Bluey. You're lying. If that's the case, wouldn't you just let those beasts eat me back? Back then? If humans and beasts can't be friends, and you're a beast, you shouldn't have helped me. My actions are sometimes beyond even my own understanding. You are merely fortunate. Well, why didn't you just eat Mountain as well? She almost bumped into you while lost in the fog at the foot of the mountain. I saw it. You humans possess such wisdom that even nature submits to your will. In that case, you tell me, why didn't I eat her? Huh? What kind of question is that? Mount Leishin is dear to the Adeptus Fujin. Let us just assume that you are correct. She has told me much about the Rain Jade Rite. Perhaps those memories affected my actions. You actually remembered everything I told you. Every year before the rite, you would tell me that, and you would tell me and that white snake how expectant you were, and how nervous. And after the rite, you would tell us how the festivities was so fun and lively. You would always speak, and I could not help but listen. Only humans forget. I forget nothing. You have cleared this doubt of mine. Now, you may ask a question. Well, Adeptus Fujin, have you any questions? Thank you, Rednos. Just a while back, Lingyuan, I was telling them stories about our past. Why do you wish to wreck Chenyu Vale, which we once fought so hard to protect? You planted tea trees, promised to... Oh wait, that's to her. You planted tea trees, promising to enjoy tea with us. This too I remember, but that sort no longer exists. I want to change this land. I want to make it like it was all those millennia ago. You have walked with humans for too long. You have forgotten that you, I, and the snake all came from nature. So do humans, though. I knew that you would never truly perish, and you did not depart this place like the snake. So I wish to change this place from the form it had when you were born. All these years, I've been slowly adjusting the spirit veins. Oh, I get it. So that's where the miasma came from. Correct. Side effects. In the end, the process will change the soil, the waters, and the forests to what they should have been. What the soil, waters, and forest should have been? You truly have forgotten the past. The rivers rose and fell with the rains, and their paths was not fixed. The tea trees and flowers were not trimmed or cultivated, nor did they exist for humanity. So we're talking to beasts that make tea. Cool. Sure. In such an environment, you would regain your old form and frolic once more in great rivers. You would regain your strength. Spiritual power blanketed it in the land of those days. The wild shrubs grew thick. Now the mountains and forests are silent, and the shimmering voice of the spring waters, tinkling like jade, can be heard no longer. But you don't understand. You still think you must stop me. Ningyon, I count myself more blessed than most to have lived such a happy life, and in the end, my soul returned to my home. You are the one who does not understand. Yes, and I have never understood. After you defeated me, you should have taken my territory. You planted tea on my mountain, and gave that land to the humans. I do not understand why you did this. Chenyu Vale was once but a nameless land, and we were nameless insects, beasts, and fish. I was a master of an uncultivated mountain, and today, that place belongs to neither of us. You took a human form and walked among them. You instituted the rain jade rite, and helped them change the soil and water. I did not understand then either, but I could see how happy you were. The snake changed into a human form, and used her knowledge to create medicines and save the sick. I could understand how the agile human fingers could help her do what she wished, but I do not know why it was done. What happened after caused me still more confusion. You fought alongside humans and their so-called gods, and you perished. Humans fighting each other over territory and survival. Now that, I can understand. You both belong to the great river and the mountains forests. You could have chosen to leave them and live with me. Let that which is human belong to them, and nature belong to nature. Even if our territory were to shrink, we could still live freely. But now you wish to stop me and defend this land subdued by humanity. Answer me. Why? Ningyon, my friend, it is as you say. I do wish to protect them. Do not answer me with my own question. I was asking you why. This Ningyon might be a beast, but she sure cares about the order of things, huh? I know. That's why I learned so much from her. So you guys were just discussing stuff in the mountains? Well, not totally. That said, after hearing everything Bluey said about Big Sis Fujin, I thought they'd be happy to meet each other. At first, I was like you. I did not understand humanity, and I did not enjoy their excessive demands and love of hoarding or eternal desire to have more than they need while caring so little for the needy themselves. Trading, wealth. Like you, I did not understand these concepts and did not understand why they influence human joy and sorrow. Well, I think they were still pretty sad that they matter, but across long years, I have also seen many other things. The cries of children break my heart, and the sound of an old person's shattered memory saddens me, just as though it were all a microcosm of these mountains and rivers. Have you noticed them? Seen them? The children who wash their little feet in the streams, fishermen laughing beneath the light of the rainbow's arc, the moonlight trysts of lovebirds, their figure painted silver. Humans, too, are creatures of this land. Just how different is their innocence from ours? You mean to say that you have chosen to take their side due to these emotions, not through natural principles or logic, and not due to anyone's orders? I suspect that Herblord had much the same reason as I. That said, I'm sure she'd put it in very differently. I remain unsatisfied with your answer, Fujin. I do not understand. Do you not? I think you've misunderstood for a long time. Oh, I think you've understood for a long time. When our Lord, our previous god, raised the waters, it was you who brought your familiars around to attack the people and drive them to the shelters we had created. I just wish to help my friends, to make their wishes reality. Even if doing so means going against nature and the principles you follow. Even if it meant going against nature and the principles I follow, I would do so anyway. Well then, we aren't all that different now, are we? Didn't you also choose your own position on account of your feelings? I'm satisfied with your answer. You're so simple. Now, you may ask a question. Very well. May I ask the next question? Yeah, of course, sure. Wasn't it Paimon's turn? Yeah, whatever, go for it. Paimon can't really think of any good question at the moment. Since you've got one, you go right ahead. I'm the same. I don't even know what I'd ask. You acknowledge my answer, acknowledge me, and acknowledge that you made choices based on your own feelings. Now, let me ask you. No, don't ask. You know what I'm going to ask you, right? Who's Joe? If I needed your help, would you still make the same choice? That's right. And what's your answer? Yes, I would. Even should another 1,000 years pass, and even if you asked me 1,000 times more, my answer would be the same. In that case, Yun, I do in fact need your help. I truly wish to save the people at Chenyu Vale. So please, don't stop me from nursing the waters and soil, alright? I promise you, Fujin, you have walked with humans for much time, and have learned their cunning, while I am but a foolish beast. My claws and teeth are sharp, but I am no match for you. Thank you, Lingyuan. And thank you, Rednos, Paimon, and Little Mao. You've accompanied me for so long, and have helped me through a lot. I wouldn't have made it here without you. I'm happy to have helped you, big sis. I'm glad that Bluey got to meet you all, too. I was worried when you fought. You also have my thanks, Rednos, Little Mao. It was you who brought Fujin to me. Through the circumstances of the meeting, though the circumstances of the meeting were not what I hoped for. Paimon? Paimon ignored? And what about Paimon? Shut up, little pie. Huh? Oh, what? There has to be more to that, no? That can't just be this superficial. Alright then, let us begin. Broop. I hear another achievement. What I get this time? No? I thought it was an achievement. Oh! Actual cutscene moment. Actual cutscene for realsies. Yes. That was it. Oh, big fish. This does look very pretty. Whoa. That's all it took, guys. Oh my god, it's raining sweet tea water. Open your mouth, it's iced tea. Just saying. Peach iced tea, so much superior to lemon. Now you know. Big sis Fujin? Big sis? Where did she go? Dead. Do you still understand? She used all the energy she accumulated recently to nurse the land. Wait, if that's the case, does that mean... Yes, it is as you suspect. But she struggled so hard to... Though we have now finished nursing the soil and water, the miasma that remains will not disappear immediately. You'll have to be careful out there. Huh? Sorry for making you all see me like this. It's just a thing you said. I have completely used up the energy I accumulated recently. I can no longer maintain my favorite form. Wow, Paimon thought you were dead. What's wrong? Nothing. Paimon's guy, you're still here, Adeptus Fujin. Seriously, Lingyuan. Yeah. Why you bully us, huh? What about me? She wasn't entirely wrong, Paimon. As long as you're still here, Adeptus Fujin. Though my form is as it has become, I'm far more comfortable than before. At first I was trapped at Carp's Rest and could only reminisce about outside world through the scented tea offerings. If I had not met you and Paimon, people of such compatibility with the spirit veins, I would have had none but my shadow to talk to, much less able to leave Carp's Rest. I don't remember, did she absorb every single traveler that came there? Or just us because she felt we had more adeptal compatibility, essentially? Thank you for your concern. Please forgive me, but I must depart now. I need a bit of rest. And another thing, Lingyuan. Speak. What else would you have me do? Or not do? Nothing. I didn't say this due to the circumstances prevailed before, but it's so good to see you again. Ah, I know. I know, girly. ... Thank you all. Huh? Where did that one come from? I should thank you for bringing her back. Safe, smooth, and slippery. Even the way in which her fins move is the same as I remembered. You sure have a strange way of remembering people. Or fish. Whichever. I do not know how you do it, or how you did it, nor why you were able to obtain her adeptal energy. All those thousands of years, and I never once heard her voice. It might be due to Renos's unique constitution. I see. However, I'm but a foolish beast. Even I wanted to see her again, I would not know a better way. I could only spend thousands of years clumsily imitating her methods, regulating the spirit veins in this land. I'm quite stupid, and I only knew this method, so I did it. and it was akin to scooping every droplet from a rushing river, or every grain of sand from the vast desert. I knew as well that she would not smile as she would not smile as she once did, even if these mountains returned to how they once were. She, I, and the snake once laughed and swam happily here. Those days will never come again. She loves humanity too much, even more than she loves herself. Had I succeeded, she would only hate me. But that would have not mattered to me, as long as she could regain her form and swim free once more. And Paimon thought you were more concerned about nature. Of course I care. A land untamed by humans, a land wild of wild beasts, but that is a different subject from the matter of Fujin. I think if she thinks that a land tamed by humans is better, and that the strange tea leaves grown on such land taste superior, then I shall do what pleases her. So, thank you. You're welcome? Well, speaking of that, Paimon's curious. What did the tea leaves taste like in the past? When the land changed before, the tea leaves' flavor was much closer to what it was in the past, apart from some differences due to human influence. Yeah, just more bitter. Wait, so you mean that they were the weirdly flavored tea snacks we had were... In that case, I prefer the current flavor profile. Tea leaves cultivated by humanity will be more to their liking, of course. What I do not understand is Fujin's tastes. If the snake was here, we could ask for her opinion, but perhaps her tastes have also become strange from spending so much time with humans. Before you go, Dennis, I have one final question for you. Those that come from nature will, for some reason, go against nature. Against the laws of nature. Against the laws nature originally followed. Will humans also go against humanity? Against the principles they initially followed, for certain reasons? Yes. Yes, they will. Yes, dude. Of course it depends on the circumstances. But yes, they will. Dude, fucking heavenly principle reference. Yeah. Thank you. I have received the answer I desire. Well then, Little Mao, Rennos, and Paimon, we shall meet again. Alright then. See you later, Bluey. Also, remember to take care of Big Sis Fujin. She seems kinda weak right now, so she could use some extra care. I will. Farewell. Please wait. I have one more question. Ask then. I do owe you that. If human activities are part of the laws of nature, that is what I always say. This is what I always say. How would you view humanity? A strange question. In the distant past, they were indeed a part of nature, but they are so no longer. And this I disagree with. I always say this too. It's so funny. When people talk about, like, humans need to fix the stuff they've done, I'm like, humans, just as much as every other animal, are just a part of nature. And I think nature, it's funny to think that humans think we, as like society, we can like fix nature. I do not think we can have influence on the world, honestly. You know what I mean? It's very philosophical baloney, but this is a real different conversation. Because, no, I need to give this question more thought. Next time we meet, I'll give you my answer. Deal. Escort little Mao back to the village. Really? We're so far. This is a crazy place, by the way. There you go. We unlocked the full map now. That's great. That's really good. Yeah. Home we go. It's 2 areas. Oh, it's 3 areas. Wow. Wow, wow. I still didn't get the waypoint there. I'm silly. I'll see you when we're there, because this is a long walk. Waypoint, for future reference. We unlocked a bunch of world quests here, too, by doing that, I think. There's like 2 or 3 more. I've brought your boy home. You're back! Oh yeah, true, this is how it all started. I forgot about these people existing. We were just saying about the good rainfall's bound to bring good tidings, and what do you know, dear guests? You've arrived right on time. How'd it go? Well, I trust. Tell us about it. He got even older when we were gone. It was all thanks to Adeptus Fujin. You explain what happened to Grandpa Lu and Uncle Lua. So you met the legendary Carp Adeptus? Oh my, as one would expect a young miss of the Fade and Commerce Guild, you really do have friends in high places. Piece of cake for me. Anyway, your soil and water problem should be solved now. And then Sincho shows up. Odlo, what did I say? I told you it was a soil problem, but you wouldn't listen. If it wasn't for them, who knows when our tea leaf problem would have been solved. Regardless. Thank you both for your help, honored guests. With your help and the protection of the Carpus Adeptus, I'm sure our village will surely see a great harvest of tea leaves in the coming year. I should have an infinite supply for free. Ah yes, please take these as a token of our thanks. Right, Paimon almost forgot. We came across this kid during our adventures. He's from the village too, right? Uncle Lo, I'm back. Well, if it isn't you, Lo Mao. Finally, have a mind to come back, huh? You don't seem worried at all. What is there to fret about? This kid runs around the mountains all the time, and he always comes back safer after getting tired. If you ask me, there's been an Adeptus looking after him in secret all along. You know, maybe that might even have said Carp Adeptus. I've said it before. That wasn't an Adeptus. It was Bluey. Alright, little Mao. Don't argue with Lo here. He's pretending to know what he's talking about. Come by my place later. I'll make you some egg custard. Oh, I'm jealous. Woo! Egg custard! I kind of want some too. And now you pretend to be a good person. Wait, what do you mean pretending to know? In any case, I don't really know how to repay you, dear guests. If you should need any help in the future, Shang Village will be there to lend you a hand. Hey, they will help us to the Archon work. Chenyu's Blessings of Sunken Jade. Chenyu's Blessings of Sunken Jade achievement get to. Let me sit on this little bench. Come on, I want to grab it. I'm not grabbing that. It's staying there forever. Guys, that was cool. That was a nice little quest. Very deep. Oh, look at this beautiful little butterfly place. This is where we outroing. I like that. That was sweet. Sweet like the tea will now taste after we fixed it all. I hope you enjoyed. I had a great time with this quest. Boop, and I've just reduced in size. Yeah, good story quest, good world quest. I like these a lot, and I wonder if there's going to be more to it. I feel like we're more or less done, although Bluey did say, listen up, I need to think about it some more. So maybe we'll get a follow-up at some point. Baited, there's a follow-up. The cloud-padded path to Chiwang Repose. We need to go check on our girly Fujin because Paimon is worried about her. Julie over here. I just saved these. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, Paimon, you got something to say about this or no? I think she had a little intro, but I skipped it due to talking to these people on accident. Let's go here. My voice is pretty tired from recording the previous one. Yeah, it's Ningman. What's up? What's up, Bluey? That isn't Paimon. You're here. Definitely enthusiastic like that. Where are you over here? Because I can't get in. Can you get in? Where can't you get into? Carp's Rest. Where Fujin's resting. Carp's Rest. Oh, you mean the place Fujin dragged us off with way back then? Oh, is that what that is? Oh. The abode sealed by her adeptal energy. I don't have the adeptal energy. Didn't you mention anything before she went back to rest? It escaped my mind. Do you need help? Bit late now, Bluey. You Bluey it. How could you forget something as important as that, really now? Slow-witted beast, seeing her, I think of many things and forget many things. It's my fault. The adeptal energy you possess is sufficient to open the gates to Carp's Rest. So yes, I need your help. Huh, wait a sec. You've been waiting for us the whole time? I was not waiting for you. I was looking for a way into Carp's Rest. Seems like the same thing to... Alright, anyway. We're a bit worried about Fujin's condition too, so why don't we go see her together? Fine, thank you both. Follow me. This might be really quick. I did ask around how long this would be, because I cannot handle a full-length quest right now. I think I would just die. Whee! But this I can do. This is cool. It's like when you transition to the Abyss. I like these transitions. The secluded path. We're back here. We're back in this place. I really like this. This is cool. Oh, wait a minute. Is this that wall I couldn't go through at the very start? Is it? I like where her abode is. Power requires familiarity. Her power is no exception. What the? We even have to explore this eventually? Wait, I don't recognize it. Maybe it is new? Look for Fujin. Fujin! Where are you? Huh? Rednos? Paimon? Lingyuan? Why did you all come here? Whoa, that's Fujin's voice, and it's coming from down below? As a plane flies over. I'm a little worried about you. Lingyuan is I'm a little worried. Yeah, we're all worried about your health, so we came here without giving you a heads up. You did the same thing to us first, so Paimon thinks we're square now. Huh? Sorry. When I returned here to rest, I think I forgot to unlock the entrance. I'm so sorry. You came here to see me, but I made things harder for you instead. Wasn't much of a hassle. Why are you, hiding in a puddle? How should I put it? Because I can't return to the farm prefer yet, and with you guys always seeing me in my car form, I can't feel but feel a bit embarrassed? You're aware that we've already seen it many, many times, right? There's no need to hide yourself, is there? Haha, but before, I could turn back into human form whenever I wanted, so moving around as a carp would just be a matter of convenience. But now all I have is a slick and slippery self, so I find it a bit... Whoa, that's a bit strange thing to be so insistent about. But anyway, all that matters is that you're okay. But then you once said that your adeptal energy wasn't consumed. It was just dispersed around the mountains, forest, and rivers of Chenyu Vale, and that's why you've been weakened so much. So, if we were to collect the scattered adeptal energy, just like we were finding the golden carp in Yaudi village, then you'd get better, right? Yeah, at least in theory that's correct, but... Right? So if you see similar carps, we should just bring them back here. That way, you'll recover much faster. That'd be far too much trouble for you. My power's not yet that feeble. If I simply rest here for some time, it will be enough. It's not that much of a hassle. We'll just keep our eyes peeled if we run into any. So this is how they introduce, I think, the oculi for this area. So maybe we'll get a follow-up for this at the end of Explore, and my voice will be even more dead than what it is right now. Thank you then. However, I really don't want to trouble you anymore on my behalf. You've already done so much for me. If the two of you should happen to find any more adeptal energy during your travels, please simply transfer it into the Jade here. Though balance has been restored to the water and soil, if we can add more power to the rain Jade, we can ensure favorable weather and prosperous years to come. What about you? Really now, I already told you. All I need is rest here for a bit. Rednos Paimon, I am quite grateful and quite happy that you came here to visit me. This is the first time anyone has come here since Herblord left. And thank you as well, Lingyuan. I have done nothing worthy of your thanks. Alright, enough of that. Then just think of it as me thanking you for bringing me Rednos and Paimon. Really, no. And lastly, let me say thank you once more, Rednos and Paimon, for all you've done. No problem, dude. There we go. Rain Jade Ablation. Place spirit carp collected during your journey. And this will be, yeah, very interesting. When you've collected 40, you will receive the votive revelation. Yeah, so this is the same as what happened in Sumeru. I think I finished that on stream at some point. I don't know. But there's some... Oh, there's not a lot of loot. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because this small area, it's only one area, probably. You can probably full finish it on release, which is right now. So, there you go. Let me get you back to the real outro. Or the real outro. The outro, because I probably cut you away from there. And do the outro for real, because my feelings haven't changed. They're the exact same. Hey, I'm doing Explorer, but suddenly Lingyuan showed up again. So let's quickly go through the dialogue. If human activities are part of the... So Lingyuan was looking in the distance, wondering about this question we asked. How would you view humanity? Too long since I last had contacts with humans constituting a settlement. I've not been here since Fujin and the snake left. Making it sound like Lil Mao doesn't count as a human. Lil Mao is a human that belongs to the settled humans, but is not a human who constitutes a settlement. You and Rednos constitute travel companions, but you do not belong to Rednos. That's the difference. You don't consider Lil Mao part of social order? Not in full. Most humans are young like this until they are completely absorbed by the order. Dude, indoctrinated. Been too long since I've been in contact with humans who constitute the settlement. It's been both because of hatred, fear, or maybe both. Maybe Fujin chose to sacrifice herself for them. I don't know. Perhaps no obvious differences can separate us from them, but I cannot be sure. A youngling of your kind that shall encounter mortal in the mountains, so I can still answer your question. I must continue to observe humanity. Many things I do not understand. I will try to understand until I can answer your question as I promised. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Okay, during Explorer still, it looks like I've gathered all the oculi of this area. Wow, what do you think? We've already collected so much adeptal energy. Well done me. No more to be expected of one such as I, the young lady. Hey, that's a bit long over. Quit talking like that. Come on. According to what Fujin said before, this adeptal energy should be used on votive rain Jade. That way, Shining Village can reap the results next year. When that happens, Pa will have Uncle Luo prepare all kind of amazing food for her. Let Paimon think. Like tea cake, squab. Yeah, okay, I get it. Tea brew, perhaps. Oh, right, and she's human form again, Paimita. You didn't realize? Of course, Paimon's gonna rattle us down. Wait, who's there? Fujin? Sorry about that. I didn't scare you, did I? You can assume human form again. Yes. Did one not say that one was not seriously injured and needed merely briefest of rests to return to my favored form? Thank you both for gathering the adeptal energy for the rain Jade as I rested. Next year's bountiful harvest will in no small way be thanks to our efforts or your efforts. Glad I could help. Hey, 'tis but a piffling trifle for one such as I, the young lady. Now, though now you're back to your human form and you don't need to lock yourself in that super dark place anymore, what do you plan to do next? Haven't given much thought to that yet. Perhaps you just walk around and have a look. Have a taste of today's tea. Listen to today's operas. See the people of today. I'm sorry, I keep emphasizing today as though I'm some sort of horrid antique. Though I do really like that word. The things I couldn't do in the past, I can do today. The things that couldn't be achieved before. All those promises that couldn't be kept, they can all be made real today. That's a cool way to look at it. I like that. I'd like to go to Gueli Assembly and have a look. And then Liwa Harbor to see the people there. Meet all those lovely folk they described. And of course, I'd like to see Herblord again. Want me to bring you around? Yeah, Paimon remembers that you said something about not leaving clear water for too long and needing to use adeptal realms and teapots to travel long distances. Thanks for remembering that, and thank you for being willing to help me. However, I would still like to stay in Chenyu a bit longer and enjoy the sights and sounds of my home. As for long distance travel, let me think. Perhaps I should wait until little Mao is all grown. Weird. Still too long. I'm joking. Anyway, I do plan to stay here for a little bit and see if I can convince Nguyen to go on a trip with me. Alright, Rednos, one more thing before you go. We went through quite a lot on account of both myself and Lingwan. My adeptal energy is slowly recovering, so please, allow me to give you a genuine blessing of protection for the road ahead. Whoa, pluck your best teas and toast me, as the dew hangs on sedges, as smoke swirls amidst the leaves. The time wear on, yet the years grow peaceful. Such thoughts I nurse in my heart, and vow to never forget. On our times together I ponder, in comfort and happiness, on my zither I play, till you shall return. That should do it, all set now. Thank you. No idea what she did. Well then, once again, thank you Rednos and Paimon. Thank you for everything you've done for me and for Chenyu Vale. No problem, Queen. No problem, Queen. So that was it. Rewards. Loot. Pools. Oh, we get to do a 10 pool. Guys, I'm so excited. Buy world quest, going back to exploring. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you soon with more world questing. Bye-bye.